So,
Oh.
greetings and salutations. Welcome back
Hello,
to
world.
Vampire 1999, Chicago. So, last our intrepid adventurers were together. There was some discussion, I believe. I'm not sure if there was discussion, but we were not very clear about whether we stayed at Old Man's Lodge or whether you guys packed off and fucked off back to Chicago or elsewhere, for that matter. So would you like to vote on whether you want to stay at the lodge the night or whether you return to Chicago that night?
Well,
Unless
it
you
was
have
like 11
information.
o'clock,
Right.
so we have plenty to do.
Plenty to
Oh
do.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I want to
pretty
go back
early.
to the ranch.
Okay.
That's where I want to go. What about you guys? What are you keen for?
Yeah, I think Ref would follow
Yeah,
Bells. but
I'm easy. I'm easy.
We need to have like a chat to Doyle, and then we need to like come up with a plan about what the gang girls should do in terms of the bench crew.
Right. Don't forget you rolled 20 there.
I'm like one step away.
Always just one.
I tried to explain to Doyle what had happened with Terrace, and he seemed just to not believe it, and then fucked off. So
That's pretty much what he does. It's hard for him to understand. We just gotta keep drilling it in.
I just didn't want to be on the receiving end of an explosion.
Good call. Good call. I'll probably go do that. Have a chat to him.
All right. So you travel back from this location all the way back to the ranch. You pull up at the ranch and you see. What do you see? What do you see at the ranch? I was going to say you see Jackie, but I'm really thinking about that. I'm not sure the wolf pack are just hanging around here at the moment. They're a little bit more concerned with current events. So you would probably see the place quite deserted, actually, right now.
Yeah. Russell,
Yes, sir.
because he's an out of character, can Chicago go and watch in Younger's house because he's been there before?
She doesn't need him to do that.
Really? Okay.
You might want to anyway.
He might want to anyway.
Yeah, go and have a nosy.
Yeah.
Something to report. Yeah.
All right. So you get back to you. So you're at presently. Your main characters are at the ranch.
Yeah. Well, it's quiet.
Where are your retainers?
Good question. I'm gonna call up Zora. I haven't seen her in a while.
Hello.
Today.
Hello. How are you?
Hello. Panicked, I guess.
What's going on?
Are you guys all right?
Yeah, we're fine. But what's going on?
What have you heard? Have you heard anything? Or
I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard from you for like 24 hours or something.
it's true. Is Rita still living there?
Rita is trying to get her this tenancy thing happening for her.
Right.
She
If
wants to
it's
move as soon as she can, and she also wants to see you, I think.
oh, I want to see her too. If it's not gonna trouble you both, could you please make your way to the ranch? Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you. I'll tell you there, because been told phones are bad for talking.
Wait. Can you tell him to pick up Jimmy and them while they're at it?
Can you please pick up Jimmy?
Sure. He's here as well. Okay, I will do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and Bella, this is really important, okay?
Okay.
Really, really important. I really need you to think about this because it's going to affect us in the next few days. Mercury has just gone retrograde, and I'm afraid that our communications are just going to go all fucked up.
Oh no. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. This is a huge crisis.
I know.
All right. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Click.
So Bells and Chase. I don't know in terms of urgency where this kind of sits, but I almost wonder if it might actually be related. If getting low. Wait, is there anyone here listening to us?
You don't think so?
Smash your phone just in case.
Where's the phone? Turn your phone off. If getting Loden off the throne is going to be beneficial to the wolf pack, I mentioned this to Chase earlier, but I don't think you were there, Bells. There is an underground, old, disused train station near the warehouse where Loden's keeping the tapes of him breaching the Masquerade. And so, we did a flyby. You went in bat form and said that there was too much screeching noise. It looks like a fortress on the top, but I think we might be able to dig in from underneath. I have a few ideas, but one of them involves digging in as quietly as possible. We can use heat vision goggles to kind of get a sense of what level and where the guards are, because most of them were mortals or ghouls. And I know we were worried about Loden having a remote way to wipe the tapes, but I wonder if we time it so we get right up to the wall, we let off a little explosion, just a small one, just to blow in the wall, and at the same time hit off an EMP, which will disrupt all remote devices in the area. So we rush in, there's no way for them to get in remotely. There might be some fighting, but we don't have to worry about Loden wiping the tapes before we get them. I have a plan. I have a shopping list, but I think we can pull it off.
I think this sounds amazing, but I don't exactly know what you're talking about. It's great, but what?
Which part?
I know something about what
technology part.
EMP is a magnetic pulse, isn't it?
Yeah.
EMP, yeah.
Yeah.
An electromagnetic pulse.
I remember.
So what?
Sorry. One sec.
You
calm
first.
down. Okay, calm down.
You first. I'm going that way.
Okay, cool.
Why are we going that way? Okay, I'll go that way instead. See ya.
I remember Hank. I think it was Hank had mentioned something about the Blue Moon once being a abandoned train. Well, a train station. Those two might have a correlation.
Blue Moon Cafe.
Mm.
That's quite far away, though, isn't it? Chicago.
I don't know. But it could be it might be a potential start. We just have to figure out where the old train tracks lie.
I know where the tunnel is at the warehouse end.
So if you take me and Jimmy, he comes back and he says, if you take me and Jimmy there, Jimmy can figure out how we can get in, if we can get in.
Yeah.
Okay, right. That's why he's coming here.
It's not to keep him safe.
Yeah, also, but why not mix two things with one thing and get two things done?
True that, yeah.
Yep.
Your friend with all the weapons, Vincenzi?
Yes.
Does he have an EMP? Could he get us? He just drove us, right?
Those are gangrel weapons.
Vincenzi, don't go too fast. Stop.
They belong to the gangrel.
Oh yeah, I don't need firearms. I'm asking if he has an EMP or has access to one. Oh, he's just holding them for the gangrel. They're not from his contacts. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the wolf.
Yeah, the gangrel might not like him. Hold it.
Who's your current? Do you have a retainer with you at the moment? You don't, do you? There's nobody here that I have no voice in this scene, do I? Never mind.
Except Vincenzi.
Vincenzi? Okay.
Was Vincenzi not here? I thought Vincenzi.
Yeah, okay. Vincenzi's here. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Vincenzi, he says, you want to get an EMP. That's what you're talking about.
He wants an electronic pulse thing. Yep.
don't you guys have like a fucking? Didn't the prince give you like $20 million or something? Can't you leverage that to get your EMP and all the rest of that stuff you want?
If I may, we also have a van full of ancient gold.
Oh my God, that's right. Fuck.
What
So we
you got?
buried that somewhere.
What are you
in
gonna
my
do with
house.
that?
Well,
I mean, we have the money. I just need the contacts.
but
Because
we
I don't
need-
know if we buy an EMP and give the receipt to Loden's people and say, hey, we bought an EMP, and then someone uses an EMP to break in to their warehouse, they might catch on.
By the way, for your information, Bodhi, this station that you're looking at is on the Red Line, and it was built in 1943. And then it was closed down. I will tell you when it was closed down.
Why was it closed down?
Well, you might not know the answer
Probably
to
wouldn't
that.
be
Too many vampires.
used or necessary.
Or
Well,
If it's going to Gary, it's probably because it's Gary.
or this is ingenious. Loden has an underground train, so he can load his tapes onto the underground train and take off with them when somebody tries to break in.
I don't know.
I
Right
thought-
remotely.
It seems so unnecessary.
I think there was.
Well,
a
I
good
can go
theory.
I can go in first, obfuscated, and check the station out. 1943
Yep, Red Line.
shut down. Well, I assume if the bunker, there's no blueprints because the bunker was either an old military base or something. There's no public blueprints. Then they probably would have shut down the line next to it for safety reasons. It's around World War II, right? It's possibly connected. I don't know. But
See,
yeah.
that's why I like him, because he's got your brains. He's got your brains. Won't an EMP
What's-
wipe out the tapes as well?
I don't
kinda
think
worried about-
so.
It might attack
I-
the.
Mm,
Actually, I know shit about this, so don't worry about me. Do you know
Can
Mercury's
I-
in retrograde soon? You all need to prepare yourselves. For
I
that.
could ask Jimmy. I could ask Jimmy if it would do that
that would be helpful.
when he gets
My
it.
unders-
Because it'd be a shame if we wipe the tapes before we get them. Yeah.
They have physical engravings. DVDs have physical engravings. In
The
them.
location is Garfield.
Wait, do DVDs exist yet?
DVDs do exist. The location is called Garfield on the Red Line. There is a Green Line station about 2 blocks away. The Green Line station over there. So there's a Red and Green Line station in Garfield, but the Red Line station is the one that's shut down here.
Okay.
And in the world of darkness, Garfield is where the Red Line stops.
Is that? Oh, we probably won't see it on this map here. Oh,
Don't bother trying to use real maps because it will just confuse you, and I am fucking with it, so it's not
I
accurate.
understand.
My
That's fine.
my understanding is an EMP would destroy. Oh, okay.
Computers that
maybe
hold the data.
Okay, no, you might be right, Bells. I have other ideas that don't involve an EMP. I just getting through the wall without alerting the guards is kind of the hard part. There is a substance that can dissolve concrete, but it's slow working. It would take hours and hours, and it would just make a small hole, so you could get through, but we couldn't. Anyway, here's the information I have so far. More research needed.
I think we just need to hit him hard and fast. I guess if we're gonna blow into there, we might as well just go ham with it.
That's the other option, yeah.
I don't think there's any delicate way around it.
It was that kind of thinking that destroyed the Alamo.
Okay.
Okay, right. Right.
Where'd
All
that
right.
come from?
All right. That came
This
from
is so,
him.
I gotta tell you a story. I'm sorry. Just as a quick little tangent. Once upon a time, I was running a vampire game with Barry and some other people, and they were in this middle of this fucking dungeon trying to recover the sword of somebody rather, and there's all this shit. And Barry's playing this character, and he's just shooting bad guys left, right, and he's like, and all of a sudden he just goes bang, and he's like, and that's for Nixon. Where the fuck did that come from? This one's for Nixon.
What?
Just about died when that happened. Anyway, sorry, tangent.
Okay. And now we've got to think more positively, more clearly, and we should get into some kind of meditation here. Because although your idea is brilliant, it's got holes as big as a truck stop. Now, we've got to think of something that you thought of, but make it a genius thing instead of a half thing. Okay, here we go. Ready? Right.
Was that an
Okay.
insult? Chase, come on now.
Oh, we're meditating on it.
Oh,
Can I meditate out loud?
Okay.
Belladonna, do you
What the hell are you guys doing? You all right?
meditate?
Chase?
We are meditating on an idea.
Is that
Chase, how does
some...
meditating?
You didn't tell me about
Because
this.
Mercury is in retrograde.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's a vampire thing.
Just go with it.
Oh, vampire thing. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
All right. Takes out a notepad.
Have you got Minji, have you got Jimmy's
we
number?
were meditating, guys.
I just
Jimmy's
my
number?
meditation just
Still
came
your
up with
mind.
an idea.
Okay.
I'm so confused. What are you
Ripping.
talking about? What do you
Can
want?
I
material.
can I have Jimmy's number?
Yeah.
Oh, what am I talking about? Hang on.
Yep. Chase? Chase,
How-
is that you, Chase?
How far away are you?
We're on our way. Belladonna's friend Zora just picked us up. We're traveling now.
Hey, have you got Jules with you?
Out of game? Who the fuck is Jules?
Julia.
Oh, Julia, yes. Right. Sorry. I'm afraid I don't know where she is. I suspect that she's probably still at that Vincent's house, probably just dealing with the chattels and shit over there. I'm not sure.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You got her number though. I could call her for you if you want. If you want me to
Yeah.
do something, organize something.
Yeah, you know,
We'll be there in a minute though.
okay, all right. I'll see you soon.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.
Okay. The
Right.
alternative to the EMP plan
Okay.
is so
Missiles.
No. So we still come in, we get through, boom, little explosive just to get rid of the wall, and then tear gas canisters, tear gas, right? So the mortals can't sound the alarm, but it shouldn't affect us, right? Because we don't.
By
need
that
to
rationale,
bring-
you could use mustard gas too, but that's probably harder to get, I suppose.
yeah, and then we just run in, like
Mustard
Belle
gas.
said, hard and fast.
Oh. I'm just like, how do you make gas out of mustard?
Well,
Pepper
you probably
spray.
asked the Germans in World War One. They'll tell you all
How
about
do
that.
you-
Okay. No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
Now, okay,
Is
that
a
idea
plan?
has kind of merit.
You hear a vehicle pull up outside.
Okay,
I'm gonna run
Check.
And
over.
if we need help digging, Belladonna, can you
I'm gone.
do the thing where you're gone?
Yeah.
Oh, specifically, where are you at the branch, by the way? Are you in the office there, sitting around the table, or are you sitting out on the porch, talking out on the car park, in your vehicle, or on the roof, in the woods?
I had imagined we were in the car park, but I don't mind where we are.
I'd imagine we were outside somewhere.
Outside? So,
Yeah,
okay, we'll
yeah.
be in the car park then.
yeah,
There's
all
nobody.
right.
There's nobody around, so you know. Although you can make perception alertness checks, please.
No,
Yeah, I've been looking
can't.
just to make
Not
sure.
unless you make them for me.
Right. I see your point, Mr. Tahira.
Yeah.
I rolled it and I can't see what I got.
Chase
But
him.
you might be able to see what I got.
You got 4.
You got 4.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
You got 5, sorry, Ref.
Crap-a-moly. Okay, so
Um,
Barry, your perception alertness coming up now.
I have 3.
Raph has 4. Barry has 4. So Chase has 4. And okay, so you see, all 3 of you see Doyle kind of standing up on the hill a little way from here. Just
gotta
make him
go
out in
see
the
him.
moonlight and the starlight. The lights of the city, the light pollution behind him kind of backlights him and silhouettes him there. You can see his sledgehammer next to him.
I'm gonna go.
It's just, you see his red eyes.
I'll red eyes back, then go
Right.
over.
His red eyes stop suddenly when you do that. Like, oh fuck, I've been busted, you know. Okay.
You want to go on your own, boss?
If you guys want to join me, that's fine.
I've heard a lot about this guy. I'd like to meet him.
Okay, I am going to tell him about Terrace, so maybe another time might be an idea. It'd be weird if it's like, I say, I'm sorry, Archon Terrace has gone to sleep, and you're like, oh, hi, I'm Chase. I'm not sure.
It's okay, Chase. You stay here. I'll
Might be
teach you
memorable.
some obfuscation.
I was thinking
Techniques.
if he got overexcited and wanted to split your skull, I could try and tell him not to, calm down, and stuff like that.
He won't do that
Okay. All right.
to me.
Off you go. He won't do it to me either.
That's why I'm not going.
Such confidence. All right.
He doesn't know if you won't do it to him. He just believes that he won't do it.
At this point, you're seeing him walk slowly off into the woods. You got a pretty good beat on which direction he's going. Looks like he's going to the old cannery,
Okay,
the old glue factory.
I'll go there then.
All right. Who's going? Just you. All right.
These two are learning
Obfuscate.
obfuscation.
Are they using following you guys as the objective for the training?
That's pretty good.
Oh, it's up to you, Chase.
Yeah, yes, we'll yeah, show me.
So Raf's like, okay, we're gonna go follow them.
Okay. Really? Okay, all right.
Big distance.
Okay, all right. Here we go.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put words in your character's mouth, by the way. It's just those were vague suggestions.
Here we go.
Good idea.
If I ever do that to your character, you can always throw it out.
So
Just
you
so
want
know.
you want me to concentrate, or was it constipate? Concentrate.
Okay. You know how when you stay still and people can't see you,
Yeah.
you just do that but move. No, it's the
the
thing about
I've been trying to
obfuscation.
do that for the last 3 months, and I still can't do it.
So you're
just-
not thinking about how you're invisible and you're not seen. You're reaching outwards into other people's mind.
Okay.
You're not actually invisible. You're not bending light. You're making other people not see you. So it's
Okay.
not an inwards, make yourself small and unseen. It's an outwards, not here. I'm not here. You didn't see anything.
I got it. All right. Give me a go. Here I go.
So, how many XP does he need for the level 2 obfuscate? It's a clan discipline.
I think it's 5.
5?
Mm.
Okay, you've got enough XP for that,
6
Barry.
is catered.
Yeah, let's
7
go.
is if
Let's
you're
go.
outland.
All right, Bink, you now have 2 levels of obfuscate.
Unseen presence.
So I break the obfuscate. I've got a question before we start.
Yes.
How do I see me? How do I know where I'm going is where I'm going when I'm going there?
No, you don't. You just move.
To where
We can't see each other. That's why you're going to teach me how to see.
Okay.
through
Right.
obfuscation.
Okay. Run to. Oh, when I do that thing with the colors and the.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So he's obfuscated. All right. So Charlie, you're following Doyle up through the woods. Unbeknownst to you, these two are following you about 200 meters behind you, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Just far enough that you can stay on her without losing them and not close enough to make any noise. But now that your obfuscating's working, you can actually start getting closer, okay? So you will approach the scene as the scene is unfolding. Charlie,
Yes.
your phone rings.
Hello? Oh, hi.
This is Zora. Where are you, man? I'm looking for you. You're not here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be there in a moment. I've just gone to have a chat with Doyle.
Why are you following me?
Sorry, I gotta go. Love you. Bye. Okay. Hey, Doyle.
What?
It's me, Belladonna.
Yeah, I know who it is. I know who it is. You're Belladonna.
I'm gonna go up and give him a hug.
Thank you. There's a lot of people coming to the ranch these nights.
Yes. I have some. I don't know where to begin, so I'll just start with this. I wish that I could tell you some good news tonight.
It's okay. I killed 4 rabbits.
That's good news. That's great news.
Yeah.
But there's something I have to tell you that's not going to be easy to hear.
Oh, it's okay. I cleared my ears. I can hear okay now.
Okay.
I had dirt in my ears from earth melding, but now it's gone. It's okay. It will be easy to hear.
I get dirty ears too, I understand.
Yeah. You go down into the ground and sometimes the dirt goes in your hair and your ears. Sometimes in your pants too.
I might get you some earmuffs.
Okay.
And it'll keep them safe.
Okay.
From dirt.
Bye, Belladonna.
No, I've gotta tell you something.
Oh, it's okay.
This isn't gonna be easy, okay?
Okay.
And I just need you to know that that we all care. We all care about you and how you'll deal with this. Okay.
Okay.
We're all here for you. If you ever need to talk to us.
You're starting to scare me now, Bella. What happened? What happened?
Our Terrace has gone to sleep forever.
No.
I've seen
Archon Terrace gone to sleep forever.
I'll grab his face.
Funny one.
Doyle, please listen to me.
Yeah.
I saw him.
Yeah. He's nice to me. Archon Terrace, nice to me.
He was nice to everyone.
No, not everybody. Not everybody.
Oh, really? Who was he nice to?
Everybody. There's definitely people that he don't like. Yeah. He don't like rabbits neither.
Well.
Yeah. But I think he liked Rosa, but she don't like me. I don't know why she don't like me, but probably because of rabbits.
Oh, don't be sad. I'll have a chat to her. Okay. I think deep down she does really, really like you.
No.
But she has a hard, tough exterior that is quite angsty on the outside.
She always talks to me about killing things. She don't understand that there's gonna be death anyhow. She don't understand the cycle that happens. She don't like seeing things die. I understand. It's sad. It's always sad, but if you're taken by somebody that cares about you, it's different. They make it easier. Like when for I was at the cannery over here, we used to kill the horses, and I'll talk to them. I'll always talk to them before I kill them and make them calm. You have to make them calm, otherwise they're gonna have very bad.
Bad journey.
Yeah, the bad journey.
Give him another hug and like a pat on the back.
Okay, bye-bye. He
Okay.
turns around and starts to walk off.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Belle. That was a funny one, though. When are you coming back to the ranch again?
I'll always come back.
Okay, that's good.
You haven't seen the last of me.
No, not. I don't understand.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I'll start walking back.
All right. You're walking back, and you're walking straight towards these two. You walk straight between them.
And
Well, I don't realize. So
I follow back.
You guys are getting closer and closer to her, I
you
suppose.
guys stealthy?
Make you
I'm quite
stealthing.
perceptive.
Let's get our
so
stealth checks on, motherfuckers.
I'm gonna roll a perception. So
Yep.
Is that Dex and stuff?
Dex and stealth.
oh, you guys are fine. I rolled like a -1.
Oh my god. They could have been tripping over every little rock and weed.
One success.
One success.
And you're still
Oh,
fine.
but you must have some number of dice to add to that too, though, shouldn't you?
Well, we both
Me?
do. So
Surely you've
oh,
got more than.
well, I guess I
Oh my god,
I
Barry!
guess I tell.
-1 success.
Wow.
It's apparently you and Barry trip over the same log.
I was expecting that.
You're busy tripping over when you hear him tripping over. Fuck. You look up and you see Chase just to your right.
Hi.
Practicing obfuscate. Not
You
doing
almost
very
had
well.
me. I'll offer my hand up, hand to lift him up.
He'll get up. He'll get up.
I drop obfuscate as well.
Okay.
So
Where did you come from?
We're practicing obfuscate.
There you are. That's another lesson. Don't trip over rocks.
Look where you're going.
I have another question. I know where you are because I can see where you are. How do you know where I am when I'm obfuscated?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me.
Yes.
I don't know where you are.
Barry, can you see him when he's obfuscated, really?
Yeah, because his aura must still happen.
Yeah, but if he's got a higher obfuscate than your allspecs, you can't see him.
Has he
What's
got
your
a higher-
aspect points?
He's got-
I have
2 versus
3.
3. Is it 3? You got 3.
I have 3 in obfuscate.
Oh, well, I can't see him then.
You can't see him at all.
Okay. All right. Okay, I won't ask that question. It never happened.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, if you get better at seeing people's auras,
Yeah.
then you won't be able to see my physical form, but you'll be able to see my aura and you'll know that I'm there, right?
Okay, so have you
Can
got
you see them completely? Maybe you can see them completely. I don't know.
have you
You'll be able
got
to see me somehow.
have you got aura?
I have an
Yeah.
aura. I cannot see them in other people though.
But I
That's
can
what I
teach
would
you
like.
the beginning
Yes.
game. Yeah, okay.
Yes, that would be
They're
fantastic.
backing
Alright.
away.
All right.
Not your thing, Belladonna.
Oh no, I would love to learn Auspex. It's just I've got to go to my retainers. So
Oh yes.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, I've got to go and see mine.
All right. So long story short, you head back to the ranch. You get there. The van's there. The hippie van. Everybody's there. Everybody that's supposed to be there is there.
I run
Okay.
over and give Zora a hug. And then I give Rita a hug.
All right. Rita, you notice, is dressed even. Every time you see her, she's a little bit more gangster. She's a little bit more ghetto. She's a little bit more glam, but in all the wrong ways, depending on what you think the wrong ways are, of course. You know, it's irrelevant. Subjective. She's
You're looking wonderful. Much better. Much more comfortable.
Thanks, Bella. That's cool. I really like the fact that you you know, you let me be who I want to be. You know, that's
Of
cool.
course.
Thanks.
I think we all deserve that freedom, don't you think?
Thanks. Yeah, yeah. Of course. Hey, I nearly got the apartment all ready to go. Down in, it's over in Morton Grove. Do you know that place?
What do I what check do I make for that? Is that close by to my house? Is it close by?
Everything is close to Bella's.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
like
It is.
Bella's-
Actually, it is.
Bella's
It's right
house,
there.
right. Bella's house has a kind of space-time
Okay.
folding ability.
So look at the map, right? Right.
It's kind of like a
right,
TARDIS.
right. Right. Look at the
Yeah.
map. Look at the map. Right.
Looking at the
Okay,
map,
so
looking at the map. Bing!
that is where this is around about where she lives.
Yeah.
Cabrini Green is like over here.
Yeah. And
Morton Grove
up
is
there.
here.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
You can't say everything's close. It's like literally right there.
Yeah.
It's probably still a distance because it's quite a big place, but
Yeah.
close enough.
It is quite a distance. Anyway, yeah, so Morton Grove.
Yeah, of
Cool,
course.
cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can take the Interstate 21 and you can get there pretty quick. You know, the train goes there as well. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Is it a nice place? Is it
Yeah, you're gonna come and look.
a safe
Mm.
neighborhood?
Yeah, it's a good neighborhood. It's a good neighborhood. That's why I bought it there. You know, that's the whole idea, is to get a good, safe place to run everything from. You know, you don't want you want to be doing things like this in some place where there's a lot of cops and things. You know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Out
I
of
might-
game. Sorry.
oh.
Yeah.
I might be able to give you like a hookup with some people in Cabrini Green. If you're after.
Green. Fuck. Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty bad there.
It's like a war zone there, man.
Yeah, so I don't really feel safe for you going there. But
Yeah, I know.
I will come with you if you need help.
Thanks,
If you ever
man.
need to go there. Yeah.
Thank you. That's cool.
Yeah. We've
Sounds
got your
like a
back.
Thank you, Bala. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. So what's
So
this
do I.
place anyway? This like a horse ranch or something?
It is, yeah.
The hell are you doing out here for? You gonna ride
This
horses
is-
in the dark?
This is where the gangrel like to congregate.
Right. Okay. Out of game. I need to go and powder my nose. I'll leave you to it for 5.
Quickly.
Off this game. Okay, very good. I'm gonna eat my food.
You're allowed.
It's now cold.
What is it?
It's chips.
Okay. Cool.
Okonomi fry. Yeah, okonomi fries. So it's got
Okay.
like the okonomi sauce and seaweed on top,
Okay.
and some bonito flakes.
Okay.
Really good. I have a new wig for stage. It is actually black this time.
Black.
Yeah, like originally her hair, like I was supposed to get a black wig.
Yeah.
I ended up getting like a purple one,
Yeah.
which is cool. Like it looks awesome. The one that I normally wear is that sort of purpley blue, but this time it would be black.
I get it. It's all right. She'll still kill Philippe at some point in time.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Hello, future Charlie. What should we say?
What?
What should we say to future Charlie?
How do you mean?
Well, because this is being filmed and we put it on YouTube.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
What should we say? Don't play this game. It's full of strange people. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
more enticing for future me.
Your life will be for. No, we won't use that either because that'll entice you more. Your life will be forever changed.
Okay, future me, you can do this. You can beat being a hikikomori. You can get out there and do things. Anxiety be damned.
In future, you'll be going, who? What?
What else is there? Keep up the good work with the alcoholism.
Yeah.
Don't eat alcohol.
Yeah.
It's nice in moderation. Moderation.
I wish my family had learned that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My family don't know the word moderation.
Yeah.
They know the word party, party, party.
We're having chats to our future selves. So if there's anything you wish to say to your future self?
What has been said?
Well, I told myself to get out there, stop being stifled by anxiety and alcoholism, and just be healthy and get out there. So what about you?
Is this Charlie talking to Charlie or Belladonna talking to Belladonna?
No, Charlie talking to future Charlie. Bodhi talking to future Bodhi.
Bodhi talking to future Bodhi. I just made my New Year's resolution today is I'm going to switch to an electric vehicle. That's my note to future self. Good job, you did it.
Have you got one?
No, I have a van and it's so expensive to fill up, guzzles petrol, and it's so expensive and bad for the environment.
Yeah.
So this is the year of the electric vehicle.
You got this.
You need it to have a hoist. You need it to have a hoist. Got to have a hoist, all right?
What's a hoist?
What's a hoist? It's a
what
lift.
is a hoist?
It's a lift. It's a lift for disabled people. Yeah. So that way you can drive over from whatever country or city you're in and give me a lift.
Okay.
And I can drive in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I am looking at getting those like the Nissan vans with the back because I need to carry a lot of gear around for my job.
Okay.
So probably, so from
you
whatever
both-
country I'm in.
You're both geniuses then.
No. Well, not me anyway.
It's just a wish list.
My father used to work on the railway, literally.
I work on the railway.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. Yeah. And he helped make the line from Auckland to a place called Henderson in Auckland.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, every time I do that line or go on that line, I think of my father.
Oh, nice. Charlie, I just imagine you like carrying tracks and hitting railroad spikes into.
So what do you do for the railway, Charlie?
I work. I open doors for ungrateful people.
I tell you what, if I was there, I would be grateful.
Well, you should be because you've got a wheelchair, and the wheelchair ramp on our services will eventually cripple us. So
Really?
you better be grateful.
Yeah. Well, I'll drive.
Is it a bad design?
It's a horrible design. It's the worst. If anyone's going to be injured, that's the reason.
Okay.
What's going on?
We're talking about bumps.
Bombs. Well, okay. So we've gone from EMP to acid to bombs.
Small explosive devices, but I don't want to Google it because I don't want to put on a watch list. But Raf would know how to make them. Is that something I would have, or do I need to roll to get the materials? I don't know if I would have gotten any since I left Mexico, and I probably wouldn't have brought them with me.
Right.
Maybe you talk to the Wolfpack or something.
Yeah, I mean, you would be pretty sure that Sledge would be able to help you with that stuff. Vincenzi may have some clue as well. I mean, he's worked with the Force, but that being said, it's not exactly the same thing.
What about Jimmy?
Jimmy might have some contacts. Yeah.
What about Zora?
Zora, not so likely.
Oh,
not so likely.
crazy.
Not unless you mean like a a spiritual cleansing bomb,
A bath bomb.
right? Bath bomb.
Right. And then we're
So
gonna give
stupid.
Loden a lovely bath, and he'll rethink his ways.
It's gonna
give
him a coconut bath. He'd love that.
I'd like to speak to Sledge.
Sledge, okay.
Oh, they're not here. They all fucked off. Do we know where they went?
You've got their numbers, so you could text or call.
All right, I text Sledge. So they're like, "Hey, can we chat? Not urgent, but tonight's good for me."
Your phone rings. It's Sledge.
Hey.
Send it.
Hey, this is. Shut up, child.
And then I hit
the
send.
fuck out of that. You just deal with your own role playing. God damn it. Eat your food. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, Sledge calls you. It's Sledge here.
Hey,
What's up?
you all good?
No,
Like,
nothing's
you're-
good. You know how
not
bad
good,
things
but
are.
do you? Is there anything you need from us at the moment?
Well, I would say that keep an eye on Randy, and especially Randy right now. Jackie's okay. He's not such a hothead.
Yeah.
Randy is liable to go off like a fucking bomb. And I know he's talking about doing something very much along the lines of what his sire has just failed at. And he will fail much worse than his sire did.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Randy. Speaking of going off, I may have a little shopping list I was wondering if you could
Oh, yeah?
give me a hand with.
What's this for?
We might be able to help.
Oh,
If not help you directly, pour some chaos into the mix to get the attention off your back.
okay.
I don't actually know what I need though. Like me,
Right.
Bodhi doesn't know the ingredients. but-
Okay. So you
Sure.
explain to him what you need, and he is
Yeah.
going to make a
You know that thing we built and
Check.
for that building and
You're right. And that time in Taiwan when we
yeah.
broke into okay.
that
Sledge
stuff.
Sledge has access to some of that stuff. Some of it, he says, will take a little longer unless you can find another supplier for the detonators.
Yeah. All right, no worries. But if you could, start working on that, I can send you through some money and whatever you need.
You can find detonators on trains.
And trains.
Yeah.
Hey.
Probably not what you're looking for, but
Cool.
Right.
Are we all Googling detonating trains now? Great.
I typed in a drama writer's guide to explosives to get around
In
the whole
Minecraft.
right in Minecraft.
or bombs, I'm not a terrorist.
Bombs are not a terrorist.
Yeah.
A guide for explosion
uni
and
work, I
bombing
swear.
scene investigation.
I play role-playing games. Please don't put me on a watch list.
Right. Oh, you can watch me. I don't care. In fact, you know what? Don't just watch me. Follow me. Subscribe.
Follow me, subscribe.
Hit the like button.
The New Zealand government follows me, so I'm like pretty famous.
It's like half your, all of them. Like that's half your subscribers are like they're all public figures. Oh, what do you call them? Yeah, servants, public servants,
Agents.
agents. Yeah. Okay. Well, I found a PDF that is. It didn't say how many pages it is. Oh, 64 pages. And it's called A Guide for Explosion and Bombing Scene Investigation. I'm not sure if it's going to have the answers in it, but it's kind of interesting.
I
Anyway,
mean, I can do this research on my own if we don't want to take up in game time.
no worries.
Uh,
Okay, so you
I
talk
have
to
a system.
Sledge. You've done the
Yeah.
thing. He tells you he can't get you the detonators, but he can get you some of the raw ingredients for the explosives.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Thanks.
you also
Let's get that rolling.
You're also aware that Sledge is not a. Well, you know what? I'm going to check his character sheet just to be absolutely sure I'm not talking out my ass. It's a little bit confusing because Doyle is called Sledgehammer Doyle, and then you've got Sledge the retainer. So, he's the retainer. He has a very low charisma, by the way. Sledge. Yeah, but he has 5 strength, so he's built like a brick shithouse.
Strong friend.
Makes sense that they have a wide variety of skills.
I don't see him having. Well, that's just too bad. I guess he's just going to have some explosive skills because it only makes sense, really, the way things have gone. Okay, anyway, so yeah.
Okay.
You've dealt with Sledge, you've found that out.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So he said it's going to take some time. All right.
Yeah.
Sweet. Who hangs up first? Thanks, Sledge.
You get an experience point every time you hang up first.
No, not fair.
Quick, phone him up.
Just hang up, phone up.
Yeah. I'm grinding.
I won half of the points. I won half.
You've hit your XP limit for the day.
It's also fantastic if we could get some heat vision goggles, but that's like a nice thing to have.
All right.
I don't say that to Sledge. That's just me talking to myself. We need some contacts. I need a ghoul. I need to go shopping.
You need to maybe
You
consider
can't
getting a
have
friend
any of mine. Okay.
because you're talking to yourself, and that's Chase's thing.
Right.
Yeah, that's my thing. How
Stop
do you do
stealing
that?
his thing.
Yeah, I haven't got many things. That's one of my, few things.
Well, one thing.
Talking to yourself and helicopters.
Now, what do you need?
You
do you need?
You could always ask Loden or Capone or Kevin Jackson. They'd probably help you with this stuff.
What the fuck? Why is it all Ventures?
Okay.
Why?
Why? Why are they all
Why?
Ventures? Because there are more Ventures than anybody else in Chicago.
That's true. That's accurate. Yeah.
Jimmy. If we take you to a railway station.
Yeah. Well, okay. Why are we going to go to a railway station?
Well, because underneath it is Loden's, shall we say, warehouse.
Underneath the railway station?
Yeah.
Under the railway station?
No, on top of the underneath we're going to is
I
Loden's.
kind of get what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a railway station and there's a facility.
Yeah, and we want to know how to blow it up.
Well, why don't we go and have a look?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Do you mind if we go? I just don't take you anywhere that you don't want to go. So,
You know something, Chase. It's just real kind of you to ask me whether or not I want to go or not. But the truth is that you're the vampire, and I'm a ghoul. And if you say
no, you're my friend. You're my friend. You're not a ghoul. You're my
Wow.
friend.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it's probably prudent of us to get over there and have a look.
Okay. We need you. We need you,
Jimmy.
No.
Raph?
Vincenzi.
Raf. Sorry, Raf.
Little
Memory
Yes.
for names, terrible. Memory for...
Jimmy,
Vietnam?
do you have heat vision goggles?
We don't got hang on, I've got to find Jimmy's voice. I'm stuck in Doyle now.
They're very similar. That's the problem.
They are. No, we don't have any heat vision goggles, but we have. Let me see. Where could you get heat vision goggles? Do you have any military contact here, Chase? I mean,
Do
besides
I?
me, of course.
Do I?
Well, it used to be Vincent. Vincent was your main military contact here.
Has he got stuff in his attic or his?
You could
you know,
search it.
Yeah,
What about your retainer, Julia?
I'll ring her up.
Does she know?
Hello, this is Julia.
Julia, this is Chase here. It's good to hear your voice.
Thank you.
Could you,
Nobody has said that to me for a long time.
when you've been looking around the building and the different parts of the building, has he got what you might call, has Vincent got what you might call a supply of weaponry and explosives and stuff like that?
I probably wouldn't talk about it on the telephone, though.
You are so right. I am so sorry. We can't talk about it on the telephone.
Let's swing by then.
We're going to swing by, and then I'll ask you that question about that thing we can't talk about on the telephone, okay?
Click.
Okay, let's swing by.
I also want, this is easier to get.
Swing.
I want to pick up a compass and a stethoscope.
Now, by a compass, you mean a directional compass or a drawing circles compass?
Directional compass.
Okay, cool. All right. Not hard to get. Yep.
I've got a compass in my knife. Does that count?
Yeah, fantastic.
Not in my knife, on the head of it.
On the handle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it along. Cool. Stethoscope is a nice to have, but not essential.
Okay, so first we go by Vincent's, my place. We go by my place, and then we'll go to the.
All right.
All right.
So you get to Vincent's old house.
Hi guys.
You're not coming?
I brought my retainers here to have a chat to them. So I should probably do that.
Oh, also
And go find Randy.
yes, Bells. Yeah, I just spoke to Sledge, and he's a bit worried that Randy might explode and try the same thing that Terrace did. I suppose he knows Randy better than I do. So Randy might be, I don't know. Yes, go to Randy. It sounds like that's a good plan.
Sweet. Let me know if we can catch up after this. Although it's probably like midnight or something at this point.
Yeah.
If we have time. If not, we'll just meet up tomorrow.
Charlie, are you guys still in the same space at the moment, or are you on the phone to each other?
We're in the same space, and then they'll leave.
This is it. This is the writing range right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perception checks, please.
Okay. 4.
4. Right. Good.
I'll turn off my
Also
eyes
4.
because they've been glowing red for a while.
5.
Blink them away.
Chase, perception, alertness. You are. Bunk. 5 successes, motherfucker.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow, look at all of us.
Look at all of you.
We're so good at this.
Well, it must be because it's ridiculously obvious, because there is Nyanga's car coming up the driveway from the main road to the range. That 4x4 that she turned up here in the other day, the black 4x4, and it stops. And she gets out. And she comes walking over towards you. Well, I thought I might find you here.
Yeah.
We need to talk, you and me, and perhaps your friends too.
Okay.
You are still
definitely.
part of this coterie, yes? You still serious about your work?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
For the
Well,
greater good.
things have
Logan.
begun to change, and now that Archon Tyrus is not here, we will have to become the authority for the Camarilla. Do you understand? We are the
Understood.
ones that will have to enforce the traditions. Now, you need to understand something very important. Where can we go? We'll go inside and sit down. Come.
Before I go in, I'm gonna quickly say to Zora and Rita, that's right. So basically, what the Gangrel are going through right now is a bit of a crisis. We just lost Archon Terrace because he attacked Prince Loden, and now the whole Camarilla society is in chaos. And Prince Loden is a potential threat to us. Love you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Now come inside, okay?
Chase goes, would you hurry up? I'm scared of her. Come on.
I'm gonna take
Alright.
them in as well.
All right.
Yeah.
When you get inside, Inyanga closes the door behind you. She's obviously very familiar with this place. She's probably been here longer than any of you, on and off more times. And in fact, she has a key. You have a key too, Charlie, to be fair. But
Okay.
it's kind of like if you're a gangrel, you get a key.
I imagine hers works better.
It works better. It's
Yeah.
more worn down.
Yeah.
That's for sure. It's been lost more times. Anyway, she says, now, you came to the Primogen Council meeting yesterday, did you not?
We
Yes,
did.
ma'am.
You saw what happened there.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
did.
Yes. Now, how about you explain that to me? She's not accusing you. She's just asking you. It's just a sort of slightly strange intonation.
Well,
You tell me, how did Prince Loden walk back into that room after what had happened to him? No vampire I have ever seen has recovered from a wound like that. Not so quickly.
No, that was way too quick. And I don't exactly assume, well, I assume that he's not a guy that would get up early in the morning like us.
Quite, yes. The humanity of that vampire is almost non-existent, in my opinion.
Right.
So, what do you suppose is happening here?
Perhaps he has a friend.
Yes, a powerful friend, powerful allies.
Which makes it incredibly dangerous for everyone.
Yes, because this proves us one thing. He is no longer the enemy. He is the puppet of the enemy.
Would
Yeah.
he require early generation blood to recover that quickly?
Yes.
I'm glad he
There's
said
no
that.
premier shit that could.
Tremere could. Remember Sage did that.
It is possible. Some Tremere shit could possibly do that. Does Raph know about that? Raph, can you make a intelligence and a cult roll, please?
A little bit of cult. Let's see.
Just a little bit of a cult, please. Just a little. 0. All right.
0 successes.
No successes. Yeah, you don't know about the Tremere's business, that stuff, that all that.
I just know there's Tremere shit.
Yeah.
That can do things sometimes. I don't know.
Exactly. Now that we are agreed that something here is very, very fishy and something is going on, we are needing to look for who it is that has given him this power back. How this could happen. Keep an eye out. You must be very careful now.
What are the other Persian leaders thinking? They must be
Same
thinking
thing
the
that
same.
we are thinking.
Yeah.
Unless it is one of them. Unless it is Nikolai.
Have you all had a chat about what you could do about this? Because
Nobody will
we are
talk
here to help.
The
don't talk
Primogen
with each
Council will not talk to each other about this. They are too afraid of each other and of the prince. There is no continuity, no unity here. This city is going to fall to anarchy soon if we do not find who it is that has given Loden back these powers.
Where do we begin?
I have heard of one story, a
Trevor.
rumor, a long time now. Have you heard of the story of the sleeper?
Yeah.
Well, I think that unless that we
So
can
fishy
prove,
looking.
unless you can prove that this was a Tremere plot, then I feel we may have literally witnessed the actions of an ancient Methuselah. The Methuselah has played its hand.
Mm.
And has sided with Loden.
It is. It is.
Or perhaps it has
Playing with
always
Loden.
played with Loden. Yes, who knows?
Ma'am, it occurs to me that I am not an ancient Methuselah.
Yes, she pats you on the shoulder.
Okay, all right.
Grabs your arm and squeezes you.
If I happen to find an ancient Methuselah, what do I do about it?
If you are to find them, then there is two things. One, run away. Quickly, and then come to me.
All right. All right.
Unless that Methuselah has a stake through their heart, you don't go anywhere near them.
So as long as you put a stake in their heart, they can't do anything.
Well, just
like
like you.
us.
Yes,
Just like us.
They are a vampire, yes.
It's not as easy as that, though.
It will not be as easy as that. You will not be likely to put a stake in its heart, not without a lot of help and some training, perhaps. It will be difficult. I'm not sure. Maybe you can. I have my doubts.
I don't think so. But we will be looking. She would have to be close by. Because he was hit in the museum, right?
Yes.
And how long was he away after being hit? Because he left the museum.
Right. So from the time that he left the museum, he was taken away in an ambulance.
Yeah. And they are pretty fast, but
Ambulance pretty fast.
yeah, I would say
Within 2 hours, he was back at the Sears Tower.
within 2 hours.
Maybe 3 hours at the outside.
Okay.
Any way you calculated, it was a ridiculously quick recovery.
I'm gonna
So
get out my phone and I'm gonna text Yaryen. Be like, we need to meet.
Okay. Bodhi, were you going to say something?
The Primogen. I'm just wondering why they're not just siding with Loden and happy that he's back. Like, what is the fear here? If they're already working for him, why does him having a Methuselah on his side or recovering
Well, you
quickly-
see, it is not as clear as this, you see, my friend. The Primogen is always there to balance the power of the prince. They do not work for him. They work to balance his power. We do not stand around and make sure that his desires are orchestrated. That is his job. We are there to make sure that what he proposes that we do at the city is in fact good for the city.
Ah, I see.
So,
And it throws the balance off.
it throws the balance. Now that we understand that he has more power than we thought, he cannot be controlled. He cannot even be killed. So it seems. If Archon-Tiris was not able to kill him, then what chance do we have?
Well, Archon-Tiris is one person.
And you don't want a Methuselah getting all the power.
I should say that the Methuselah may well already have that power. They may have been running this city all along for a long time. How do we know? We cannot prove anything. If you can get me one drop of Loden's blood, that would be good. Useful. We could take that to be examined somewhere. Not an easy task, I am sure. Never mind.
Okay.
Forget that I have even suggested this.
With that, Chase looks up if he's had any phone calls from Loden's people.
From Loden's people, no, you have not.
No.
No. You think that's probably because they're all out of sorts right now.
Okay.
Like, you probably would have had a call about the helicopter job by now, except that everybody's fucking freaking out about everything that's going on.
Yeah, I'm just thinking some of his people might want to do a runner. Me personally, if I was part of that team, I'd be thinking about making sure I could get out of Dodge somehow. If it all
Chase
went
and
shit side, yeah.
one of you grabbed Terrace's clothes from the scene of the fight. Would know
didn't.
some of it, or is
No, I
Chase?
got it.
Did you?
I got his ashes.
Yeah, there were people that had taken everything of his.
Mm.
I got the ashes thing.
There was a CSI team there.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know
Just
where
thinking
they're
that's
from.
where Loden. That's where there would be some Loden blood, but it's probably all cleaned up by now.
Yeah, but there'd be a sample in his ashes, wouldn't there?
Of Loden's blood, maybe not.
Yeah, well, if he's been... Oh, no, because he's been dominating him with his mind, not his blood.
I might have
Yeah.
like a plan,
What?
or at least coming up with one.
Good. Right.
And
What are we doing?
younger, like
yes.
I have like a wild card, but it might need to make a few calls first.
What do you mean by a wild card? A
Oh,
little-
like like a plan.
See,
I don't know another word for it.
what is this
Um,
plan, little one? Must tell me.
I can't. Not yet anyway. I have to make sure that I ask the right people.
I see. This is very irregular,
I know.
but I trust you. So, I will be going back to my house.
Okay, you be safe, all right?
Yes, and you
You
too.
know what
Stay
Loden is thinking about the gangrel, running us up.
Yes. Yes. It is very interesting. All right. You get a text message, Charlie.
Mhm.
Beep, 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 beep.
Check. Nope, that's wrong. I check it.
Check it.
Yeah.
It says, on my way, priestess.
Okay. Hey Zora,
Yeah.
Zora and Rita, I kind of want you guys to stay here, but I think you should come with me. We can keep each other safe. So I'm gonna go back to the High Priestess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very well. And Younger gets back in her car and she drives off. Rather, her retainer drives her off.
Okay.
I'll let you know after having discussion with someone. I'll let you guys know when I come up with that, if I can. Anyway, let's go, Zora and Rita.
All right. You head off.
Yep.
Very good.
I take the hippie van, and they'll probably take. No, I don't know how they got here.
They
She has her
came
own
in.
car,
They
but-
came in the hippie van, but I can get Vincenzi to take them back.
Someone
We
might
had
have
the
brought-
hippie van.
There was the hippie van. There's a Chase's truck. There's Vincenzi's car. There's actually a couple of motorcycles floating around here too.
My bike.
Bike. Yep.
Oh, Zora has her own car.
Okay.
I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll come back.
All right.
Okay, because I have to
Okay.
talk to Randy. Got so much on my plate right now. I'm so stressed out.
Okay, shall
Zora, do you have anything for that?
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I mean, I have
Thank
this.
you.
Here's the rescue remedy. I give it to you now.
Oh, thank you. Okay, good. Thank you. All right, here you go.
I'm going to put
Let's
this
go.
holy oil. You need. I think you need this today.
Raf,
She draws
Jimmy.
a circle on your
Yes.
forehead with X in it.
Raf, Jimmy, shall we take the bikes and go to the railway station?
I can take my bike. I think the other ones belong to the wolf pack.
Oh, crap. Okay, we'll take the car.
I'll take you if you want, Vincenzo.
Yeah,
says.
come on, come on.
You never know. I might be useful.
Of course, you're always useful.
Well, you know, I try.
Don't put yourself down. Don't put yourself down.
I'm not putting myself down.
No, come on, come on.
Ah,
Come on.
no, you. Oh
Let's
wait,
go.
no, you're not in the car.
Let's go. Let's
Brum,
go.
brum, 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 brum. You're driving to Garfield.
Follow
Garfield,
Raf.
All right.
follow
So
me.
you're following Raph. Okay, cool.
I don't I have a cool name like that, Vincenzo?
What are you talking about? Your name's Chase. That's a cool name. What are you talking about? Didn't Chase a cool name?
Sounds like I'm running away from everybody all the time, though. Raf is like strong and powerful. Ha! You know what I mean?
Well, you know, yeah, sure. You know, and there's also like Riff Raff. There's that as well. You know, he's
Yeah.
kind of like, you know, kind of the kind of people you don't want to hang around
Yeah,
with.
but
There's that.
he's a bit crazy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He is a bit crazy. Not like you though. You're like
no.
upstanding member of the society.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you back. Don't worry, Vincenzi here. He knows. He knows. Okay. Well, this is Garfield anyway. It's a little bit run down, as you can see.
Run down.
Normally, when you come past here, you see that highway over there raised up.
Yeah.
If you're on your way to Gary, you'd be on that highway that's going over us right now.
Yeah.
You would
yeah.
never come through Garfield for any fucking reason unless you had to, and it looks like we have to. So here we are.
It's not very pleasant, is it?
Not as I would say it.
But you know, if you've been to Vietnam, you've seen unpleasant before. So
We're probably gonna need to park somewhere, like some empty lot somewhere quiet, I think.
yeah, that's good. Raf will probably show us where to go. He knows.
Yeah, we'll just keep following him.
going.
Okay. So, Raph, you go and park up somewhere?
We better
Yeah,
take some.
park up somewhere a bit out of the way. Obviously, there's like probably a sewer grate. You can't drop straight down to the station, right? There'll be a bit of a walk.
Can't go
or-
straight into the station. Yeah, you will have to enter through some secret tunnels pretty much to get in there.
Yeah. So I don't park right outside the secret tunnel.
Yeah. The old subway station is all locked up from above, and you enter it. You might have to jimmy a door, basically. You might have to break in.
Yeah.
But it's pretty hard to know where to get in there, but you happen to have the map, so you know how to get in.
Jimmy's with us, so he can open the door.
All right.
Yeah. Or I can try and pick a lock.
In fact, let's
we
go
can-
another level. You
I-
have to
I-
go in through the last subway station.
Yeah.
Wait for the trains to fuck off, and then jump down on the line.
Go
run
that
down
way.
and go down the side.
I would have
There are
preferred.
high vis and
I
some
obfuscate.
steel cap boots.
High vis and steel cap boots.
Yeah.
And try to avoid the security cameras. I'm imagining they have a lot of cameras on these lines, right?
Raf,
Yeah.
before you disappear,
Yeah.
I should, yeah, here's the weapon. Do you need one? Just in case
Yeah.
we find, it's only a handgun.
Yeah.
Just in case we find more than we want to find down there.
So Vincenzi says, so if you want to go down on the line like this, there's going to be cameras, and if they see us just walking on the line, they're going to call somebody. Maybe we should take, I don't know, high vis vests or something, so that we can fit in and look like we're part of a crew.
Okay, we'll do that. That's why I keep you around, Vincenzi.
Well, it so happens that I have some high-res vests here. I don't know if they're the right color or anything, but these are some ones that we used to use back in the day when we were closing down a road or something, and the cops,
Right.
Chicago
Yeah.
PD.
Yeah,
So put
Okay.
these on.
we get dressed.
All right. I'm going to do this. Mask of 1,000 faces. All right. Come on. Been practicing. Manipulation plus performance. It actually says it's difficulty 7. So
Yeah.
Should I change that?
There is a, yeah, you'll need to change the difficulty to 7. The one thing that does occur to you, Raph, is that your Mask of 1,000 Faces is not going to work on the cameras.
That's fine. I'll keep my hood up. Right. They'll see a figure.
Very good.
I always wear hoodies. I get 1 success.
1 success.
I look a little bit different.
Okay, cool. Nice. Would you like to spend a willpower point on that?
You know, that's not bad, but I'm sure your broodmate would kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
spend a willpower point. What do I do?
Just knock a willpower point off.
1 less, and then there's a.
And now you have 2
That's all.
successes.
Okay, 2 successes.
Which
I
means
look
you are a little
somewhat
bit
different.
somewhat different. Which is better than a little bit different. Vaguely.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're
Okay.
heading down into the depths and darkness of the rail lines now. Charlie,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Well, I have driven to the High Priestess
Right.
with my dear retainers.
Yeah. All right. You get there.
Open up this. Is Yaryan?
There's a
outside?
motorcycle out the front. Looks like Yaryan's bike. And he is sitting on the porch. Does this place have a porch? Like a front porch or a door?
There's a
or
back one.
back
but-
one? Does he know
yeah.
how to get there?
You have to open the gate that's probably locked at the back, so he's probably waiting out front.
Well, he's waiting out
He's
the
still
front.
so.
And he's sitting down on the pavement, almost on the pavement, like on a block of concrete or something very low, rolling a tobacco cigarette with some paper.
Well, I'm going to alert
Hey.
him. Hi.
Wow, Belladonna, you're here, huh?
Yeah, sorry for not being here. I'm gonna go to the door, unlock this door, and let everyone
So-
in.
You want to tell me what's going on?
I'll definitely have to. Please come in.
Okay,
Yeah,
Batman transition.
I lock up and okay, so Alcon Terrace has he's passed on. I don't know if you ever knew him, but he
Yeah, I
attacked
knew who he
Prince
was.
Loden. He attacked Prince Loden in Elysium,
Really?
ripping his chest open, and not 2 hours later, he was back up out of torpor.
When you say you ripped his chest open, you mean like what? With a chainsaw or what?
With his claws.
Oh fuck! So it was like aggravated.
Yeah.
So he wasn't gonna heal. Like if it was a chainsaw, it could have healed. You know?
Yeah. But no, this is different.
Fuck.
2 hours.
2
Yaryan.
hours.
He shouldn't be getting up that soon. There's no way his humanity was on the level there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what this tells us, right?
Yeah, he has a friend that can help him.
So this.
The
I
other
know who it
sleeper.
is. This is Helene. This is Helene. I know it is.
I figured.
It has got to be her.
Well, I trust Manil with
She's
my
fucking
whole
awake.
heart. So,
She's awake.
and he knows her.
The sleeper is fucking awake. Okay. Well, it's good of you to tell me this now.
Oh yeah, this is a moment that I just found out. So
Thank you.
you
I
need to know, and
really appreciate that.
Manil needs to know.
Yeah, I will take this to him now.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'll go to the locker. I'll pull out some money and be like, here, this is your side of the sales for the
What?
dream catchers. They've been selling like crazy.
No. I don't need the money.
But this is not for you. This is for the children that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah. They're the
I'll
ones
take
that
it if
need
it's
it.
for them, but
Yeah. of
no.
course.
Does this have any paperwork or something? Because they're gonna ask me questions.
Oh yeah. I'll sort
Okay.
that out.
Cool.
Here you go. But yeah.
Listen, you're still looking for that sleeper. I told you where she fell, right?
Um,
A long time ago, when we first talked about this, I told you about the place where the sleeper fell. And the Battle of Fort Dearborn. Fort Dearborn, that was the fight when these two fell.
right,
She fell near the loop in the city.
right.
He
We had
crawled
a
off for miles, and finally he fell too. And he slept for centuries. But this place, it's close to where those nightclubs are.
yeah. We had a look at the Succubus Club.
Oh,
They have this place under the club
yeah.
that people go to hunt. Yeah, and do other depraved things. I saw a spirit, but that's all I really got from it.
You saw what?
A spirit?
Spirit.
Yeah.
You saw a spirit. Okay.
Yeah, there was like a woman with like a mask on.
Huh.
But I don't,
How do you know it was a spirit?
because she wasn't real. You can, I can tell. There are times where I will, okay, so the whole reason why I leave is because the spirit, I can see the spirits and they can see me, and then they eventually hound me to the point where I need to go and get a break, and then I come back and it happens all over again.
Are you sure you're not Malkavian?
I'm absolutely sure.
Just checking. You don't think it was her?
I don't know. I actually have no idea. It felt like a spirit. It disappeared.
Huh.
But then again, vampires can do that too.
That's right. That's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Can you believe that you might have come face to face with her? And
No.
She didn't kill you.
Yeah. Please don't. That's scarier than seeing spirits.
Yeah. Maybe that's why you're telling yourself you saw spirits.
Maybe. Okay, I'll go back. I'll go back probably tomorrow. I can't do it tonight.
To the club?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless we have other there's one other priority we need to do.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, by the way, is there any way that I could maybe tell the others about Vanille or introduce them, or
do you trust them?
I do. Much. I mean, Raph he's got a great heart, but I've only just met him. Trace, I would definitely.
These are your coterie, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I will talk to Manil. I will ask him if we can introduce these other members of your coterie to him. They will have to promise, all the things that you already have said. All of the promises must be made.
Of course.
There's complications too, because what if any of your friends, they are bloodbound or controlled by someone else? How do you know they are not under the control of the sleeper?
I don't know.
Okay.
But
So,
if
okay.
Manil blood bonds them, then would that like override?
At a game, did Manil blood bond you?
Yes.
He did, okay.
That's why I haven't actually said anything to anyone, because I can't. I'm not allowed to.
Right.
Yeah.
Very well.
That's why I'm asking now.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, you get ready for an invitation then.
Okay.
Make sure you keep them close. Look after your friends.
I always do.
Good. All right then. Anything else I need to think about?
I give him a hug. Stay safe. I don't have anything else.
No problem. Oh, I've nearly forgotten. He opens up his bag. This is some fish for your retainers. I fished this up myself.
Oh, thank you.
It's all wrapped up in newspaper.
Zora,
Yes?
could you please take this and put this in the fridge? It's for you, or for you and Rita. I know that you might not eat fish. But it's there if you want it.
She takes it and puts it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the dark, in a dark train station in a dark night, you guys are walking up through the tunnel.
Do vampires have night vision? No, that's why gangrels
do.
have protein.
Yeah.
You do. I don't.
Yeah.
Being
Can't
of red
see
eyes,
shit.
all specs will also heightened senses will give you a certain amount of kind of luminal glow, but
I have none of, how do I survive in the sewers with none
it's
of
a great question.
But you
what
guys
do I
have
do?
I would suggest you
Like-
just learn everything every step you go.
yeah.
But it is
Like you would know the layout.
Yeah,
So
I'm going from memory.
you
Okay.
could have like a cockroach that goes along the wall and is like, oh, am I going the right direction? It's like,
Oh, I have my rat with me.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can rats see in the dark?
Well, probably better than a human. I would expect. That's true.
I don't know how the ghouls are going though either. Do we have a little torch with us? Maybe
I
we
would
just
think
torch-
that at this point you're wearing high res jackets and stuff.
Yeah.
So you should be carrying torches and stuff.
We
Yeah,
look
it's
like
right.
we
Yeah, we're
work
carrying
here.
torches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we
I have a
work here.
torch.
Okay, well, the long story short is that you eventually, after about a good 40 minutes of walking down this track, eventually get to this abandoned station. And it is indeed abandoned. It's dusty, it's full of spider webs. There's actually a lot of trash down here. You can make perception checks.
Cool. I can. Eventually, I can.
You can.
One day.
Yes. All right,
Yeah.
Barry. Smarty pants.
3 successes.
3 successes. That's pretty good. But will it beat Chase Hamilton's successes?
Probably.
Same.
4.
Right.
You got 4. I got 2 plus 1, right?
4. Why does this only have 3? Why does it only tell me I have 3, even though I've got... Oh, there's a
That's
1. I see
dice
there's a
amount.
1.
No, I mean it's a 6 difficulty and you rolled 7 dice.
Right, that's true. 8 dice. In fact.
I've just been adding them.
Yeah, just added success. Yep. Okay. You notice some newspaper on the floor and a big pile over in the corner move slightly as you climb up onto the actual platform from the tracks.
Point my torch over there.
Somebody sits up. "Whoa!" It's like some bum sitting there. Ah! Who are you? Get out of here! You can't come here! You can't come here! Get out of here!
Point the torch away. Chase, can you tell if he's
Yeah.
Who are you? You cops!
Track inspectors.
Oh, they said I was okay here. They said it was all right.
You're
I got a
okay.
permit to be here.
You're okay
Who
now. Be
said-
calm.
I
Be
have,
calm.
huh?
Be calm.
You can smell alcohol.
Yeah. Be calm.
Are you
Relax.
dominating him to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying be calm.
I shall not make you roll. He is a mere, easily manipulated, low willpower bum at this point, who is at the bottom of his life arc presently, before he rises to great heights and becomes the president of, who knows.
president
I know.
of the train club?
Bombs.
President of bombs. All
Now,
right.
what you just said, Raph, what you just said before the president of bombs, something you just said, I just want you to remember these last couple of sentences. that you
President
said.
of the train club.
I just want you to remember that sentence. Just keep that in mind and cut and paste that into a little cache somewhere, because it's going to come up again one
Book
day.
farmers.
This guy's
King
gonna
of
be the
Promise.
president of the train club. I don't know, like the
King-
where they
King
go
of Promise.
bowling.
Don't try and decipher this. This is a mystery. You're not going to know the answer
Okay.
to this until it happens.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I don't have enough experience to learn all specs right now, so not gonna metagame, but we're not gonna try that. Yeah, all right. So let's look at that compass. Can I figure out kind of which wall would be the one that we need to be looking at?
Right. Okay. Can you make an intelligence and investigation check, please?
Yeah, so I'm using the compass and sort of trying to figure out how far we've walked. 1, 2, 3, 2 successes, and I rolled 6 dice, so 3 successes.
Okay. You believe that the contact point, the closest point, is going to be through the back of the office, out the back of their equipment rooms and stuff. Charlie, you might have a clue what sort of things are in a train station behind the scenes. Is there anything interesting there that you know anything about?
Okay, this is an abandoned one, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's probably very old. I mean, you would probably have like a place for people to buy tickets.
Yep.
Like the cash and stuff. I mean, there won't be any cash or anything.
Right. Ticketing booths and the stiles are there. The stairs that go up are there. That's all blocked off and full of rubble.
Yeah.
But behind there, like, is there a staff room? Is there like a storage room?
I would say
switching?
probably like a storage room would probably use for like cleaning supplies.
Right.
Obviously, they need that sort of shit.
Yeah.
But this is like really old, and like even at our outer stations, they aren't that there isn't that much.
There isn't that much.
There for us in like Paikakuriki, there's a bathroom, there's a locker room for the people who work on there, and then there's a staff room.
Right.
There used to be a ticket office. There's a museum now, but
okay.
yeah, I don't think there'll be a museum there.
No.
No.
Okay, well, you can see the glass has all been smashed out of the ticketing booths. And you can pretty easily climb over there, and there's a door there that looks like it might be locked. That will, in fact, it says staff only on it. That simplifies things, and that seems to be the direction that you want to go to get closer to the address.
Pick the lock.
Yeah, you can make a dexterity and security check, please.
Like a big station. Like it used to be a big station.
Quite a big station.
They'll probably have like waiting rooms for ladies and men.
Waiting rooms.
Yeah.
0.
Oh God.
Okay, you break your lockpick.
Do
Shit.
better.
What are you doing?
Breaking my lockpick.
What are you
Can
Here,
I just,
let me hold the torch.
I'm trying to get through this.
I'll hold the torch here. You stop trying to use 2 hands to do everything. I'll do this. You do the thing. All right, you get another one of them picks?
I mean, yeah, lockpick sets come with like 10 picks, but yeah, I'll try again.
All right, let's have another go.
2 successes.
2 successes. You break in, and the door.
I thought I was going to break another pick. Okay.
The door swings open. There's a hallway, and you can see the things that we have discussed: a locker room, changing rooms, bathrooms, storage room. There's somewhere where people drop off stuff and pick up stuff from as well, like a mail room type deal.
Lost and found room.
Lost and found, yeah, that's true. There'd be a box for that, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yep, so you're going through all the stuff, you're seeing all the shit, and Raph, you eventually get to the back of the abandoned storage room, which is mostly empty of everything except rat droppings and some very old-looking train equipment that doesn't look like it'd be any use to anybody anymore.
No detonators.
Yeah, there's a bag of detonators and some.
Sweet, handy.
Perfect. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of videotapes just sitting here waiting for you to. This is Loden's evidence. I did bad things.
All right. Yeah, so I want to have the map out and be kind of sketching where we are and which wall is facing where, and also feeling along the wall for what it's made out of. Probably just concrete.
Definitely concrete, yeah. and it, it seems pretty dense. Can you guys all make the investigation checks? There'll be investigation. Yeah.
I'll
Is
get
that perception?
Yeah.
I'll get
Perception and
Jimmy to have a
investigation.
look around as well. See what he thinks.
Jimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy. What do you think, Jimmy? Wow. Jimmy gets a couple of tools out and he's just banging on the walls, checking things. And what did you get? Raf 2?
but 6 dice, so 3.
3? Okay. You're all kind of, after about 15 minutes of exploring this room, you figure out that there is a part of the wall that feels thinner than the rest. Like there's a different noise when you bang on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
and if-
we could take samples from the wall and see how deep it is and if the materials are the same and what the densities are. And make some
Yeah.
notes.
that's a damn good idea.
But we didn't
Okay.
really bring the tools for this, did we?
Did we?
got a pocket knife. Is that just need to start scraping, or
I suppose that's better than nothing. We can try that. Anybody got wolf claws?
No. No, the only one with wolf claws is not here.
Yeah. No,
Maybe I could see if she is busy at this time. Shall I?
can try.
Can you get
No
reception?
You have no reception.
Sorry.
You're 200 feet underground.
I actually
Okay.
want to get
Yep.
my
No
rat
reception.
out. And this is a rat I've specially trained to sniff out explosives and bombs and stuff.
Oh,
Just to make sure that like Loden hasn't rigged this place up. It's unlikely, but hey, do I have to roll? No, I can just talk.
Nothing is unlikely.
Oh, I have to roll to give it instructions.
yeah, you give the rat your instructions. Make an animalism and it's probably intelligence or manipulation or something.
Manipulation.
All right.
Have a sniff around, Riff, and just check out the place. Oh, I got 0 successes. Why am I not good at talking to my own? This is my pet rat. And I get advantage.
Advantage.
Are you mad at me?
You didn't feed me last week.
Shit.
Okay. You 0 successes. Yeah. Yeah. Rat just sniffs around and he's like,
Sweet.
everything's good. Seems like everything's good.
Okay.
It's David Rattenberg. Remember? So he has to sound like David Attenborough.
This is David Rattenberg. Is
Yes.
it?
Well, I cannot detect.
Okay, I'll. What are you doing? I'm sorry, I keep constantly asking this question, but what are you doing?
Just asking David Rattenborough to check the place out for explosives, but they don't seem to be feeling
The habitat has gone silent at last, and no one seems to be around at all. The small hole in the wall has revealed just a few
Thank you, David.
pieces of dust. There is no explosives to be found here, and so the vampires must move on from their habitat.
Okay, so you
Thanks,
ruined that for me. Thanks, Russell. Okay. I was gonna do something like that, but okay. You learned it, yeah. Thank you.
Russell, steal your thunder.
Sorry.
Okay.
I give
won't do
Riff a
that.
little bit of my blood, just a little.
Oh, yes, and thus the rat was able to feed that.
Okay, I am gonna get samples like Jimmy said.
This reminds me of Gus's fucking cockroach.
Yeah.
What was his name? That cockroach. Steve Allen.
Steve Allen, yeah.
Fucking hell. Cockroach called Steve Allen.
Yeah.
A lot of personality for a cockroach.
Okay. All right.
Okay, moving right along.
I mark off. I get a, mark off the part of the wall I took the sample from.
Mhm.
Not trying to not make it obvious, like someone scribbled or did graffiti on the,
Yep.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my assumption is that there's a wall here, and then there'll just be dirt for however long until the main building, right? This wall is not going to be right.
Ref, you find
It's
that
not-
with most walls that behind them there's dirt or there's wood or stuff like that. You want to join my clan? I'm sure we need people.
And so
But
the
I'm-
Mokavian has become sarcastic to the Nosferatu.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, even if we get through this wall, we've got some digging on the other side. Can I suss
That's
out
easy.
how
We can get
far-
Belladonna to do that because she got those cool things. She can go like the blazers, and we can just.
Well, I was going to ask her if she could summon moles, but then she had something better to do. I theoretically can also summon some moles, but not now. Once we've gotten through.
You're
the
gonna summon moles?
I
Ref,
don't know. We'll bring spades.
Is that how? Well,
What's your
I'm
suggestion?
not even gonna ask about that.
How are you
I
going to
don't
get
know.
through? Can I?
You need to get some proper fucking gear down here, like seismic equipment and X-ray
No,
gear and
no,
sound
we
equipment.
don't.
No,
We don't want to let them know we're coming. If they hear us coming, if they hear us drilling,
no. I'm
game
not talking about
over.
drilling. I'm talking about like taking fucking like. Did you bring a stethoscope?
did we pick up a stethoscope? I asked to pick one up, but I don't.
oh,
think
I always have stethoscopes.
You
Hang
have
on, just
Get a
let me have a look here.
Jimmy
No,
has a
not there.
stethoscope
No, not there.
because he's
No.
a weirdo.
No. Does Jimmy have a stethoscope?
And we
Jimmy
can
holds up a
listen at-
stethoscope.
Hey, look, he's got one.
Yeah, I have this. I use it sometimes. It's useful. It's useful.
I listen at the wall.
Okay.
It's really good for getting your car started.
Ref, shouldn't you take it off Jimmy's ears before you use it?
Ref,
at
you're
the
like-
wall? Yeah.
So you're gonna make a.
I mean, I won't be. If it's just dirt, it'll be just silence. But if the wall shares a room on the other side, and there's anything moving, I'd be able to hear it, right?
Possibly.
I'm
So-
assuming it's just dirt, but do I have to
Perception.
roll for that?
Alerts.
And Chase doesn't help by going, well, can you hear anything yet? Well,
Yes.
What about now? Now?
4 successes. Just
Now?
be quiet.
Stakes,
Got 4
Chase.
successes.
Okay. 4 successes. You can hear a little bit of vehicle noise from up above you, coming down through the station, through the walls. It's very, very slight, and it takes you a couple of minutes to realize that's what it is. And you can even hear the distance. You think for a moment, you think you hear a train, which must be on another line somewhere. So, but it's hard to say what's connected to what and where these sounds are coming from and what's behind here. Very hard to say. Yeah, that's about all.
I guess what I'm trying to figure out is how do I have a sense of how far we are from the warehouse?
Not really, not easily.
Distance wise, yeah.
This is why Vincenzi is suggesting X-rays or sonar.
Yeah.
And no,
Yeah, well,
that
let's
sonar's
get
not
some
going to
of
work.
that.
So shut up before you try that.
Oh, the echo like
Yeah.
I just scream at the wall. No, yeah, well then let's get that. What are we waiting for?
Hey guys, it's not like we wasted our time. We had to come down here and check the place to begin with. This was our first recce, right? We're down here checking the place out. We didn't think we were going to get even this far. We got this far. This is good.
okay.
I knew we'd get this far. Did you not think we'd get this far?
Well, I don't know. You might have killed the 4 of us out here in the dark, for all I knew.
Me.
Have you seen him with
The
his
least
rat?
of your worried.
Could be true. I don't know. All right, let's get out of this damn place. Okay. Long story short, you get out.
Cool.
Yep. Okay.
Right.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Right. I'm gonna go back to the ranch. I ask if they want to, like, after I've told them what has gone on, if they feel safe remaining here, or if they want to come along with me back to the ranch. Maybe if you could bring some things in the hippie van that they could just stay in there for a bit.
Okay.
I don't know. Camp?
Sure.
Camp?
Camp.
Should we take the fish?
Camp at the ranch with a fish.
Yeah.
Okay. So who do you bring specifically? Zora?
Zora and well, I'm asking both of them. It's up
Zora
to
and
them
Rita,
if they want
okay.
to. Yeah.
Zora says that she can. Rita says that she can too, in fact. She's quite keen, in fact.
We'll go back to my place now.
At this point, incidentally, Rita is taken to carrying a Beretta
I love it.
tucked into the back of her pants under her jacket.
Okay. And where's Merlin?
The cat?
Yeah.
Merlin, yeah, he's still in a hoodie.
Okay, sweet.
Just
Well,
hangs out in a hoodie.
we'll make sure that all three of them are set up. Sure, I've got like a campsite or something somewhere, like a tent. If it's probably even in the van.
Okay, tent in the van. That makes sense.
Yep.
You pull the tent out and you pitch it.
When we get to the ranch, of course.
Yeah.
Not right
it in the
now, but yeah, when we get there, yeah, we will.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we'll sit there all up for them, make things all nice.
All right.
I'm gonna warn Rita now. If you want to have a campfire, you can. It's just we aren't very good with fire.
Do you think that maybe we should have two little camps that are a little bit apart then?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay.
Because I worry about you guys and like how warm you'll be. Gotta make sure that you're all nice and safe.
Zora says
Snugly?
to you, you know that when you give us the blood, it actually makes our body temperature pretty stable.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of amazing like that. It's like it raises the kundalini up, and then you begin to have this kind of event when you start to open your chakras from the base all the way up to out of game. I used to know the names of all of these things. She tells you.
right, yeah. Would you like more blood, both of you?
Sure, of course.
Okay, I will.
Thanks.
I don't know how. If they wanted to drink from the vein, that's fine.
They don't mind, seeing as you're in the middle of nowhere and nobody's watching.
Yep,
Seems to be
there you go.
reasonable. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're
I'll
hanging
talk
out
to
with
myself.
the ghouls, feeding the ghouls.
Making sure that they're all safe, and
I'm-
I'm gonna find Randy.
Go find Randy. Okay.
Yep.
Where are
What's
you going
he?
to look for Randy?
I'm gonna send text to Jackie, ask.
Right.
I'm gonna mention it to Randy. Just gonna appear.
Jackie tells you that Randy has been at the racing track for the last few hours, and he's still driving around in circles presently in
Okay.
his yeah.
I'm gonna need my hippie van. I mean, we've got your tents all set up. I'll bring it back shortly. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you are going
I
there.
will. Yeah. Please be safe. Both of you.
All right.
Love you both.
All right, so now you're traveling.
Yeah.
Okay. Raph and
All right,
Chase.
we're going back to my place because Chase wonders, now we've seen all this stuff and that, if maybe Vincent got too close to the whole thing and knew more than we think he did. So it might be back home. He might have a cache somewhere where he keeps it hidden, keeps stuff hidden. So he
Okay.
wonders, you know.
All right.
So he's going home to try and
To-
figure out if he knows.
To Vincent's house.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Well, when you get there, Julia is there, and she meets you at the driveway.
Julia,
Yes, good to see you, Chase.
good to see you too. Is everything all right here?
As good as it can be, I suppose.
Okay. Now, I'm wondering if Vincent got too close to the whole situation and found out stuff like, for instance, he knew about the tapes and stuff like that. There are tapes that he might have known about.
They might have bugged this place too.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. Sorry, I'm a helicopter pilot, not a king spy. Okay, right. Let's go to the bathroom.
Dr. Jim, not an engineer.
Yeah. So he takes her to the bathroom. They turn on the tap.
Okay.
They look around there just in case.
So you're gonna do a quick security check.
Yeah, for both of us, and with Jimmy too. Jimmy can be listening to the whole thing too.
All right. You're pretty sure there's nothing after a few minutes.
Okay, all right. Now, quickly, here's the situation.
Right.
Loden, Vince and his sire were trying to find out information about Loden, I think. They may have found out more than we think they did, and that's why Vince got taken. Because he knew too much or knew enough to worry Loden. Now, I'm thinking he, being my mate and buddy, would have left something somewhere in this house. Some information, some equipment maybe, weapons, anything like that.
Well, yes, there's a cache of weapons here. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not sure about any information or anything like that.
Amongst the weapon, is there, what do you call them? Charges for explosives.
Explosives? I don't think there's any explosives. There are some grenades though.
There's some grenades. Okay.
There's an RPG.
RPG, yeah.
A role-playing game.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Okay.
Just D&D books here.
All right.
They're quite explosive back in the 80s.
Yeah. RPG. Right. So you found no papers, no safe, nothing like that.
I had a game. Give me a second. I'm gonna do an investigation check of my own. That is one. She says there is a safe, but I do not know the code.
Okay.
If you can break it, who knows?
Jimmy.
Yep. You're gonna want me to break the code to the safe, right?
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chase. We can either crack the case. We can crack
Take your time, Jimmy. Take your time.
We can try and crack the safe, or we can blow it open.
Can Raph help? Am I here? Chase, did you invite me in, or is this a private conversation? I don't mind either way.
No, well, I'm not deliberately keeping you out. It's just that Chase has forgotten you're even there for a minute. Can only think of 100 things at a time.
So you can be there is the answer to that.
You can be there. You can go.
I can help. I'd like to help with that.
Okay, right. All right. Cool.
I'm sorry, who's this?
Oh, he's
Julia
good.
seems a little bit kind of shocked.
He's good. He's part of my
Raph.
team.
I see. My
He's
name
a
is
buddy.
Julia. I'm Chase's security.
Yeah, head of
Pleasure to
security.
meet you.
She looks like she's European and she has rectangular glasses and she's very sharp and business-like.
Okay, let's
Shoulder
go.
pads, pencil
I
skirt.
remember she was rude to Shannon.
She's what?
She was rude to Shannon. Maybe she wasn't. Maybe she's just like that and Shannon thought she was rude.
Right. She's quite terse. She is terse, that's for sure. Yeah.
All right, come on, let's go and have a look at this safe.
All right, so she takes you down to the safe. Shannon, not you got me saying Shannon.
Sorry.
Raph.
Hi, I'm Raph. Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
I'm Raph. Raph.
Security, something.
Demolitions.
Yes. Can I roll?
So you can make
Is
a
that other
wits,
three? Wait,
wits
other
and
one.
demolitions to blow the safe open.
Oh, are we blowing it up?
Oh,
Well,
unless you want to try and
unless
break
you
into
know
it
how
first.
to open it.
Okay, so you're going to try and open it first. All right.
Out of game, me, Bodhi, has opened a safe with a crowbar successfully, but it took like an hour or two.
Wow.
But it was probably not. I'm sure it was
Safe.
less good than Vincent's safe. It was like
Okay,
a
this
little
comes
one.
to my next question. What are you doing opening safes with a crowbar?
My dad passed away and didn't leave us the key and didn't tell us where the key was, and we couldn't find the key. And in the safe was like passports and birth certificates and his will and all these documents.
Okay.
And there was no key, and we ransacked the house and couldn't get
Oh,
into the
no.
safe. So I spent an afternoon with a crowbar, and I got into it after a couple of hours.
Wow. Good on you.
I cracked it.
Could you do that now then? Could you just...
Wow. That's
But I think this safe might be a little larger. No. I'm happy to roll demolitions. I'm just
well,
I'm
we'll
not
try.
sure I have explosives on me.
Try
try
cracking it.
We'll try the break-in system first.
Oh,
then.
use Jimmy's doctor things.
I have potents. Oh yeah, we have a. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so you are making literally a perception and security check.
If you had Auspex, you could do heightened senses, and this would be perfect.
Oh wow, yeah, a Malkavian doing
6
this.
successes.
Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Don't
I
worry.
could be listening.
Bypass this.
So how many successes did you say?
6.
6 successes. Okay. Within the first half an hour, you get that safe open.
Yes.
All right, and
This is a lucky stethoscope.
so there's going to be documents in the safe. There's going to be a metal box that has a padlock on it.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guns, like handguns and stuff. There's a couple of wooden stakes. There is a folder, a big folder at the back, black folder with a zip that goes all the way around the outside, like a document folder.
Once I've opened it, I stand back and let
Okay.
the others.
There's probably a few other things in here too, so I'm going to reserve the right to add details at later dates if necessary.
Okay.
There's a couple of burner cell phones, actually, that's in here. A couple of
Okay.
maps.
Okay.
There's the
Probably,
deeds of the properties. There's a few properties and things.
Probably a photo album of Julia in weird mascot
Fuck
costumes.
yeah, that's great. Yeah, okay. I love it.
knowing him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I take one of these burners?
I get rid of that before Julia can see it.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah,
Can I grab a burner phone?
You can, and if Chase is cool with that.
May
I've
Chase
got
may
one
I-
here. Take that one.
Cool. One burner phone.
You're part of the team. Don't forget, you're part of the team. You just ask.
Thanks.
There's some very old family photographs that are over 100 years old that depict a very young-looking Vincent, a little bit more normal in the daylight, with his family, black and white, out the front of this very fucking house, and he was a child living here.
Like
Is it-
slaves.
I hate to ask this, but this is Barry asking this, not Chase.
Yeah.
Is there a last will and testament? Is a vampire version of last will and testament?
You know, he strikes me out of game. Vincent struck me as the type that might do that, because he's
Yeah.
quite straight-laced in many ways. Yeah, right.
But who would you give everything to?
Wow. Okay, so his last will and testament. Right. Well, there's a document bag. I told you that.
Yeah.
So that's what's here.
Look in the document bag.
All right. So you find a bunch of property leases, property sales, property ownership documents. You find a bunch of legal documents. Most of them are all out of date. And then at the back of all of that, you find a last will and testament, with several appended updates on it.
I'm going to make sure his family get what they should get. Have a look.
Right. So going through the last will and testament,
Yeah.
he gives pretty much 50% of it to Chase.
It makes so much sense.
The other 50% is divided between his retainers,
Yeah.
and it's not especially balanced. I think he would have given Julia some kind of hilarious humiliation type thing out of it, where she'll get like a pair of shoes or some fucking shitty costume or something that he's just being extra mean with at this point. It's like, I'm dead, but the joke's on you. So, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, one last thing is that the testimony is in the name of a trust. So the trust itself is who you would deal with through lawyers.
Yes. Julia,
Yes.
I know you're my head of security, and it might be a lot to ask you, but can you deal with this? Apparently, I own something, and I don't know what to do.
Of course I can.
Yes.
Yes, sir, I will do that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Okay. Is there anything to do with anything about Loden?
No.
Or his brood? Nothing like that?
Nothing like that.
So that theory's gone down the drain. Yeah. So why is that grim? How'd they find out that he was plotting against them? Jimmy,
Yeah, Chase.
at some
Yeah.
at some stage, can you get when Julia's got time and you've got time and I've got time, the three of us should have a look around this place for bugs or any kind of thing. Because
Julia says I can have a team come and sweep the place.
Yeah, you do that, Julia. You do that.
All right.
You do that. And I want you two armed at all times from now on. All right?
Julia says, once you get this will and testimony, I will get this underway. And once we have the paperwork tied up and the place is legally sorted out, we need to get the walls repaired. We need to put. She gives you a list of things that she has to do with this place.
Okay.
There's this bullet hole in Chase's bedroom.
Right. Exactly.
I want to keep that for memory's sake.
You could cut it out of the wall.
Okay.
And then put it in a frame.
Or just frame it on the wall.
If you
Put a frame on the wall.
If you discover we have any money from this thing,
You need a portable bullet hole.
if you discover we have any money from this thing, you get to fix up this plane.
Well, there should be money. Believe me,
Okay.
there should definitely be money here.
Okay. All right. Get on to that.
All right.
All right. All right, Jimmy, you want to stay here with Julia?
Oh, yeah, sure. I can do that. I can do that. There's a good place for me to do some work, actually, in the garage here.
Jimmy, you do whatever you want with that garage. You just tell me.
Do you know
If
how
we-
many fucking cars that guy had?
How many?
It's like got 7 cars in the garage.
What do you do with 7 cars?
You collect them, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe he likes to. Who knows?
All right. Well, let's make sure we own those cars before we do anything with them.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not going to touch anything. I just want to use the space, you know.
Jimmy, you know I trust you, and you can touch anything you really will like.
Ooh.
All right. As long as it's legal, yeah.
Don't tempt him.
All right. I'll see you, buddy. I'll be back.
Right.
Bring up Bell.
Okay, Belle, your phone rings.
I
This time
pull
it
over,
works.
and I
Pull over.
answer the phone.
Driving safety.
Hello,
Yeah. Hi.
Chase here.
Oh, hello.
What's on your end? And are you all right? Obviously, you're talking to me, so you must be all right.
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm
Oh,
just
good,
going.
good.
Oh, okay.
Do you need us for anything?
Not right now.
I'm,
I should. Yeah, not right now.
I'm at the mansion, you know? I'm there should you need me.
Like Vincent's one.
Yeah. Apparently, it's not now.
Okay.
Okay.
I ring him back.
Hello?
Hi. Are you?
Hey, I
Are
was
you
just
okay?
I was just talking to you.
Our phone just cut out. It was weird.
No, that was me hanging up because I thought you finished.
Okay, I hang up.
Okay. Oh.
Do you remember Philippe? I'm driving under a bridge.
Yeah, I remember those days. Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you go? What'd you do?
Alright.
Where do you go? What do you do?
Well,
Who do you kill? What do you
Well,
drink?
I Oh, by the way, Ref, if you want to, if you want to bunk down, you're welcome. We got God knows how many rooms.
I'm not sure anywhere is safe right now, so I might stick to my own place.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes good sense.
If they nabbed Vincent out of here, I don't know, where did they nab Vincent? We're not sure.
From out of here.
From out of here, then
Yeah, they smashed the
this is
wall.
not where I want to be.
They crashed a truck through the wall and staked them.
And that kind of breaks the whole, this is my house, watch what you're doing thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of. Not exactly.
Jimmy had a good point. We should get a radar. They have them at some construction companies.
Oh, that's a good point. Right. Go to the papers and see if he was involved with any company that had the kind of equipment we need.
I don't think so. I think his portfolio was pretty much just real estate. He owned property and lots of it. It was investments like actual, I suppose, stock market investments, but there's no real contact with those companies. There's just investments in the companies without having any personal connection to it.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Basically, he just looks around and wonders what to do with it all, basically, because he's lost. He's got, he went from nothing to something. So, might be something. So, he's kind of in a whole another world.
As you're talking, you're doing stuff, and you're running around the house doing all these things. Julia comes and finds you. She says, I found something.
What?
I found a list of CIA and other operative contacts that he had going back from before Vietnam.
Wow.
You might know some of them.
Okay. Give me a look. I'll have a look.
She does.
Okay.
You know, like 3 of these people.
Okay.
One of them you thought was fucking dead, actually, but apparently it was some kind of cover-up.
Okay.
The rest of them are literally intelligence operatives operating around the world in different places, working on different things.
Okay.
There's also a number of embassy phone numbers and ambassadors that are listed here.
Okay. All right. none of the people I've worked for in the past?
Possibly some of it, yeah. Might be, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I tick the ones off I know,
Okay.
and I will get in touch with them and tell them his situation. No, I won't. I will say that I'm his representative.
You're gonna ring them.
No, not on this phone. I'll have to find a burner.
It's also late at night.
Yeah.
So it's a bit weird, so keep that in mind.
Okay. All right. I'll keep them in mind, and I'll talk to Julia about it and see what she thinks, see what we can do, what her opinion is. Because
Okay.
I don't know about security. I'm a helicopter pilot,
Right.
so I'm going to her for advice.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Driving to the driving range. Is that right?
The riding range.
Right. To the place where there is cars.
Right. To the raceway.
Raceway, sorry. Yeah, that's
Right.
one.
The speedway. In fact. Okay, you get to the speedway, and it's the time now. Must be 3:30 a.m.
Sounds good.
And most of the stadium lights are off except for two of them. And you can, as you get closer, you can hear the vehicle just you know what I don't need to
Yep.
mime car noises for you.
Mhm.
Fantastic Foley. Love it.
Thank you very much.
I walk.
You get to the stadium, you go in through the ticketing area, etc. It's all shut at nighttime. Oddly enough, it's open though. Somebody's opened it, and you go walking out through this big entranceway where the vehicles come through into the actual stadium, or the raceway itself, and you can see this small but very fast. I'm thinking orange for some reason. Caged vehicles just going like the clappers.
Is there another one there? Like, is there one? I was thinking I might just attempt to race him. I suck at driving.
You know what? There is another car there.
As he goes past, I'm going to hop in, and then I'm going to start it,
All
and
right.
then just drive.
Dex and drive. Charlie. Dex and drive.
We may not have to worry about being
I'm
killed by
doing
Logan.
Nice.
Come on, girl, you can do it.
You catch up to him, and he looks over at you, and he looks back at the road, keeps driving.
Okay.
You do another couple of laps together. Are you actually trying to race him?
Yeah,
Yeah, all right. Go.
How about it, eh?
Make another check.
that's 3 this time.
Yeah, he's beating you right now.
No.
Yeah, you think he might have chosen the better car, actually. That might be part of the reason he's beating you.
Okay.
And in fact, you start to hear the mechanical issues with the car that you're in. You can actually hear the car's not doing very well.
Okay.
And then after your car makes a fairly loud banging noise, and something crashes or falls off it, you're not quite sure what that was about. Randy just spins his vehicle around in front of you and stops. And he gets out.
I hope that.
He
I hope
walks
up
over.
at least.
He walks over to your wheel and half of your axle, and picks them up with one hand because he's a vampire. Puts them over his shoulders. Is walking over in your direction. He goes, "You lost something."
I did.
Bonk. I suppose you're looking for me.
I am. I
Suppose
almost
you're
bit
worried
you.
about what I'm gonna do, right?
Of
You think I'm gonna
course
go
I'm
and
worried.
break some shit? Is that what you're concerned about?
Of course I am.
Of course you are.
I know
Well-
you're hurting.
I'm not hurting, but I am gonna hurt somebody.
Wait a minute. Mm.
I'll,
You
I'll
want to
hop.
help me?
I'll hop out.
Do you want to help me?
How would I be able to help you?
How do you feel about a suicide mission?
Hey, not
Well-
great. I don't feel great about that.
You don't feel great about that.
I mean, it'd be incredibly romantic, but it'll be the end of us. And I don't want that. I don't want that.
You don't want that? Okay.
No.
So what do you want now?
I'll give him a smooch.
He just kind of blinks as you do that.
And just hold his face. I do want to make things right.
Bella, somebody's gonna have to pay for this.
I don't think this would be the right way to do it.
You don't
Tyrus
kill
just
Archon Terrace and get away with that. Terrace himself, if anyone was to find out that he was dead, Mexico or anywhere else, they found out about this and then we did nothing, his reputation would be dirt.
like
Nobody fucks with Archon Terrace.
I don't know if you know this, but like 2 hours after he after the incident, after Terrace put him into torpor, put Loden into torpor,
Yeah.
he was fine. It means that Prince Loden has some help,
He's
and
got some help, huh?
help of a higher generation than Prince Loden. So even if we do attempt to hurt Prince Loden, I don't think it'll kill him, and he has someone out there that will just reanimate him. So we need to be kind of clever about this. We all need to work together as a clan, not on our own.
Well,
Okay?
I'll tell you this much. You know, Antheus, he has a lot of friends among the gangs all over the states, everywhere. And when I ask him to call them, they will come. And there will be so many fucking bikers here, they will override the city. We will have more soldiers than you'll ever think of.
It's good to know, because we might need them. But we don't know if what we're fighting is Prince Loden or if he is literally a puppet. I mean, it's kind of like obvious that he is a puppet, but we need to all figure out what we're fighting. If we're fighting just Loden or if we're fighting this puppeteer. Like, we need to figure this out.
Okay. How you gonna do that?
Well, we need to get together and we need to talk about this. Now I do have something, but I can't actually act on that yet. You'll
What are
have
you
to
talking
trust
about,
me.
Bella?
You just have to trust me. I can't say anything until I
You
can.
want me to trust you? Okay.
Of course.
We're just gonna do nothing while that fucking asshole sits up there in that goddamn tower. I can see the fucking tower from here. I can see where he is.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be here for you.
Thanks. Why don't we just take the fucking tower down?
Because look, wouldn't Yanga like agree to that?
Fucking younger.
What about the others? Would the
They're
wolf pack agree to that?
fucking pussies.
That's not true.
Stop making excuses for them, Bella. Tyrus is dead. Loden did it. He needs to pay. And if there's
He
a
will
puppet
pay.
situation, well, fuck them. We're gonna take that ass down too.
We will. We will. Okay, we will.
I have to do something. I gotta do it soon. Because I'm in like a fucking race car right now, and I'm in the fucking red. And if I stay in the red any fucking longer, I'm gonna blow. You understand? Like the fucking guns of the Navarone, I'm gonna fucking blow. You don't want to see that.
Would you do this even if it
What,
Look,
kills me if they kill me?
look, if you die, how do you think I'll feel about that?
Okay.
Like you wouldn't want me to die, right? I definitely don't want you dying. We're in this together.
Okay.
I'm going to like bring out my wolf claw. I'm going to like cut my
Your
wrist. I'm
Yeah.
going to offer it to him, and then I will.
He pushes your arm away and walks off.
Does he?
Does he?
Self-control check. Self-control check, buddy.
Really?
Just be aware that he only has like one dice.
Well, he's not frenzying, so I think he needs to make a self-control check.
But it is me.
You underestimate the power of the dark side.
You underestimate the power.
All
of my
right.
awesomeness.
Come here. Randy Zelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he walks, buddy.
He only had one dice.
It's a 10. And how would you know if he had one dice? How would
Because
you know that?
you've told me in the past.
Did I? I told you that.
Yeah, you have.
All right, very cool. Yep.
I just stand there with my wound.
That's depressing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sad. Okay. Raph, what are you doing? You are muted.
Mute myself first. I would like to visit the Blue Moon Coffee House
Okay, how are you going to get there?
on my bike.
Okay. Well, you get there and you park up outside, and it's quite late, but they're still open. In fact, there's quite a crowd outside and inside. They're playing some Latin dance music right now, and there's people, milling around. You can smell coffee. Go inside. There's a bit of a party going on, actually.
All right. So can I spend experience points mid-game
To do what?
to add a point to performance? Because I want to go Mask of a Thousand Faces again, and I've been practicing.
Okay.
If I go in like this, it's a bad time.
Right. Okay.
I could also go Unseen Presence. Maybe I'll just do that.
Well, you can spend the XP. I don't mind. You're practicing,
Okay.
so eventually you spend the XP. It makes sense.
How much for an ability?
A
What
new
level
ability?
is it? Yeah.
Performance, and I have none performance.
So 3.
3? Okay. I now
And
have
for a
one
second, what if you wanted to get a second?
It'll be
dot?
2.
I don't have enough.
Okay.
That's all my
All right. Cool.
Oh,
So performance, and what do you roll?
manipulation.
Manipulation and performance. Okay. Let's do it. And what are you trying to be?
Just not me. Yay, 2 successes.
2 successes.
I look somewhat different. I just want to not look like a Nosferatu, really, is the goal.
Yep.
That's it.
That's fair enough. You look somewhat different from a Nosferatu.
all. My skin turns some kind of human hue.
Yep.
Teeth go a little bit square. All right, I'm looking for Hank cave.
Okay.
Now I don't
can you
know
make-
if I know what he looks like.
Can you make a perception investigation check?
Yeah. A lot.
A lot.
I got 6.
6. Okay. As you go through into the courtyard, and you can hear somebody inside, talking to a group of people. And he's like, "Okay, now you need to take this one, and you're going to go down to South Side, and you're going to take it to this address, okay? And when you get there, you want to talk to a guy whose name, and I'm going to write it down actually because it's quite difficult. And he's going on like this, and you kind of just have a feeling this might be Hank Cave.
He looks in charge. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'll put myself in his line of sight, but wait
Okay.
till he's
There's a lot of
finished.
people wearing berets and paramilitary looking stuff. A couple of black dudes standing around with what do you call them? Like balaclavas, I guess, but rolled up.
Berets like in the military sense, not like we're from France and we're artiste photographers.
Correct.
Is it the same beret?
In this
That vibe.
case, it's all very similar. There's a
Damsel
mixture.
vibe and not I'm a mime. Got it.
Yeah. Revolutionary vibe is the vibe you get.
Right. Very good.
Yeah.
I just thought berets. I'm like, oh, they're very fashionable. Fantastic. Okay. Different kind of vibe. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch his eye.
In fact, even Hank is wearing a beret.
Nice.
Right.
Oh, I need a beret.
Right.
Note to self.
He looks up at you. He's wearing round John Lennon's with black lenses. He looks over at you. Hello, can I help you? Who are you?
Hey,
We met
my
before.
name. No, we have not had the pleasure yet. My name is Raph. The juggler sent me, or told me where to find you.
He looks around at the others and he goes, we're just going to take a little break here while I talk to this friend of ours. And he's come with me. Okay, it takes you
Follow him.
upstairs to a room. It's like an office. You can smell coffee percolating in from downstairs, wafting up through the building. It smells quite good. Hank takes out a menthol cigarette, crushes the end of it, and lights it. So, welcome to the Blue Moon. And what do I owe this pleasure?
Where to start? I'm newly back from Chicago, and I am interested in having some contacts in the area. Have you heard about what happened with Loden last night?
Last night? Well, we know there was some kind of what do you call it? Like there was a Primogen meeting, right? And there were some disturbances. We've heard that there was a lot of shocked-looking faces walking out of that meeting. So what happened?
Yeah.
You got information here?
Yes.
Fill us in.
And what I'm interested in is I would like a retainer who can get me equipment, demolition equipment, surveillance equipment, someone I can trust. I don't know if you have any suggestions or anyone you might recommend, but yes, let me first fill you in. Loden got attacked pretty badly.
We need to get out of here. We can't have this conversation here.
Okay.
We need to get out of this building. Yeah. Okay, let's go. He opens the door. Sorry.
You bugged your own building. Yeah, all good.
All right, so you get out to the alley out the back. There's a stray cat knocks over a can as you walk out through the back door. Ding, 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 ding. And he says, yeah, sorry about that. I just have this real bad feeling that they've got this place bugged, and I haven't had a chance to sweep it this week. So I just want to be a little bit more on the lowdown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking for some pretty serious stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let me ask you a question. And he steps up to you. He goes, how do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. The juggler.
Well, see, that's your first
did
mistake.
send-
See, his name is
yeah.
Juggler, not the Juggler. And if you call him the Juggler, he'll get very upset with you. So
I make a note. Juggler. Yes. Well, my hope is that we can build a relationship. My information will be valuable to you. I hope my clan's reputation precedes me.
Oh, so you are, perhaps you'd like to fill me in then. Or am I just going to
Wrath.
guess?
I'm Wrath Nosferatu. My sire is Jurgis, unfortunately.
Right. Well, I'm Hank Cave, and I'm at your service. But, you know, what can I say? You know about us? Sure. Sure, there's nothing I can add to what you already know.
No, I don't need information from you at this time. I would just like a recommendation of a retainer, preferably someone who has no loyalties to the Sabato Camarilla, someone who's good at keeping a low profile, but who can get me gear, connections.
So specifically the connections again, just so I understand the situation.
Detonators. I'm like very low voice at this point.
Right.
Very great. Whispering. Detonators.
Wow, you're up to some shit, ain't you?
Underground radar.
What the fuck are you up to? You know, I really got to get you to come along to some of our meetings. Sounds like you've got plans. You've got balls. You know what I like? I like people with balls. Anyone that's got balls and they want to do shit, they need to sign the fuck up to this organization. And we need to do some shit.
I'm part of a coterie at the moment, and I would like to keep up appearances for the time being.
I see. All right. Well, here's my idea off the bat. Why don't you look up some dangerous criminal and break him out?
That sounds like shining a spotlight on me.
Okay. So, Soldier of Fortune magazine?
Do I know what that is?
You can Google that right now.
Is that a mercenary thing?
Yes, it is.
Am I going to be put on some government's watch?
I don't think you'll be put on any lists for typing in Soldier of Fortune.
I'm going to stop asking that question.
Right.
It's a song by Deep Purple.
Soldier of Fortune magazine, subtitled The Journal of Professional Adventurers, was a monthly US publication from 75 to 2016 as a mercenary magazine devoted to worldwide reporting of wars, including conventional warfare, low-intensity warfare, counterinsurgency, and counterterrorism.
They have 3.2 stars. Yeah, okay.
Out of what?
Out of 5.
Out of 10.
Good question. Good question.
Good question. The Yelp review from the Saddam gave them a Yelp review.
Yikes. Yeah. I'll follow that up.
Well, it's a good idea. I don't know. You can find like normal mortal mercenaries willing to do stuff for you if you follow that track. Other than that, I mean, if you got cash, like, is that what you're looking at here? How are you planning to acquire this? Usually there's a trade involved.
I will have cash.
Okay. Now, are you looking at paying market rates, or are you looking for like some kind of mates rates friends discount?
Whatever's required.
I see. All right. Well, let me just put it to you this way: the more you're gonna prepared to pay, then the faster and the better things gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
You could put a. You know what? Okay, I know some people. Fuck it. I trust you. I don't know why I fucking trust you. I don't know why I trust you. Damn it, I'm gonna need you to give me some kind of collateral.
Collateral. I unfortunately have not divided that gold bar up yet. And I think one gold bar is a bit too much collateral. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking like, I don't know, pet dog, former friends and lovers.
I pick up my rat. Like, no, I need this one. He sniffs bombs for me, don't you?
Yes, yes. And so the anarchs tried to.
Okay, gorgeous. Shit, man, I've got a bike.
So you have got no collateral, but you expect me to believe that you got the money for whatever this is that you're trying to do.
Look, I open my bag and I show him the gold bar.
Holy mother of God. Where the hell did you get that from?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a national treasure.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Which is why I think it's a bad idea for me to release it until I've melted it down. I'm gonna need to quarter this significantly.
Right. You need help with that too, probably, I suppose.
If you know someone, yeah.
I can probably look into that for you. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you come back like tomorrow and I'll see what I have done by then. And in fact, you got a number or something I can call you at?
Yeah, I give him my number.
Okay. And this is my number.
I take it.
If I'm not answering the phone for any reason, this is the number of my friend Mark Levesque.
Mm-hmm. Mark Levesque.
Pretty sure I've just got his name right, unless I just butchered it.
We said Levesque before.
Levesque, yeah, Mark Levesque. That's right.
Levesque. Imagine if I had notes like this about people in my actual life. This would be so
I know,
handy.
right?
Should keep this.
Yes. Or if you had notes on your players. Psychological evaluations.
She's mad, they'll say. Obviously.
Clearly psychological.
Yeah, and there may be more where this came from. Cool. I'll be back tomorrow then.
Well, all right, cool. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself, and you want to come back through and hang out for a while, or you can head off. Whatever. I probably have to get back and finish organizing this little prank we're gonna play.
You know, it's best that I don't know.
Probably
I've got
best that you
some
don't.
other things to attend to tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
I'll be back.
Well, good luck. Good luck.
You too.
All right. And as they say in China, 再见.
Zaijian. Does that just mean goodbye? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I leave. I head off.
Okay. Barry.
Can't hear you.
I think
Probably.
if you're going to play muted, I'm going to DM muted.
There you
Okay.
go.
I am watching Jules organize the whole lawyer thing, and not that I don't trust her, but I'm interested in finding out what the hell, how it works. Hang on.
He's actually DMing muted.
Oh, yeah, I can. Can't you hear?
I can hear
don't-
you.
don't
So
you-
she's making some international phone calls that you're able to listen into.
Yeah.
But you probably don't speak Swiss, German, you know, various European languages.
Yeah, but she probably does.
Yep, which she does. She apparently speaks a number of languages.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're not sure, but she says to you, I'm calling the Swiss bank now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And she goes off on a big rant in German and so on. And eventually, she says, I'm not going to be able to get you the information about this house until at least a couple of days because time zones and things, and you will be asleep during the daytime and I will have to work in the day.
Okay. Okay.
So hopefully within a few days, though, we will have some news, if not finalized something.
Okay.
But
And
if things don't go well, and don't be surprised, because these types of things often legally can be tied up for months or even years.
oh, crikey! Just when you think there's a. Okay. All
Don't
right.
be like that. There's also things we can do about it. If we find ourselves tied up, we can make a visit to
But
somebody.
I don't want to be a disappointment to you and Jimmy.
How would you do that?
Well, because you've been living like, well, in poverty for the last month or so.
Well,
And I'm
As I
supposed
say-
to be looking after you.
yes. And there I was thinking that we were supposed to be looking after you. Seems to be of mutual benefit then, so don't worry.
Okay. Okay. And at some stage, we're going to need some, shall we say, protectors?
You want to get some guards?
Yes. Yes. Once we sorted this all out.
Well, we lost some of the guards that we had here because they've just quit after the incident.
Of course.
So I'll be looking at hiring some new protection to replace them.
Yep.
There seems to be one company here in Chicago that seems to be running most of the security protection rackets at this Secure Corp. Are they any good?
They belong to Loden and his group.
Oh, fuck. We don't want to use them then.
No, no. But I'll give you some names and numbers and find out if they're still alive. These guys were in Vietnam with me, so some of them must be still alive. They can't be all dead.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'll do that.
And
So
here are some pilots that I worked with in Vietnam. See if they're still alive.
Why would we need pilots for?
Because that's what we're going to get into. We're going to offer protection for important people who need to fly helicopters to close places.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, then. We'll get into this.
All right.
All right. And Charlie.
Well, I think I might fix the vehicle that I broke.
Can
I
you
feel-
fix a car?
I feel bad, so I'm gonna try. The answer is no, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of put the chassis back on top of the axle and stick the wheel up against it and lift it up so it's sitting in the right place, but it's not really attached. It miraculously, it didn't magically just kind of fall back together again and just go.
Crazy.
Yeah, right? Like what the?
Okay. How?
While you're pissing around with this car,
Yeah.
Randy jumps down off the roof of the stadium, lands right next to you. It's like, I can't stand this anymore. The fuck are you doing?
I am trying to fix this vehicle.
You're not fixing this fucking
Because
vehicle, you're making a mockery of it.
I don't know how to do this.
All right. Well, I'm not sure that this vehicle is actually going to be fixable, to be honest with you, but let's have a look. And he just literally picks up one side of the car, tips it over. Yep. Axle's split right down the middle right here. See that? And he shows you the points where the car is fucked.
Right, yeah.
It would cost several $1,000s to fix this car. The
Why
car's
was
not
it?
worth that much money.
Why was it there?
Why was it there? There's a bunch of them.
Oh,
See those ones over there too?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're all screwed.
Well,
They're all...
that's people bring their old cars here to bust them and let them
Okay,
die.
I probably shouldn't have hopped in this. It could have
Could have killed
crashed.
you. Could have set on fire.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I won't do that next time. But it was fun racing you.
Yeah, it was fun racing you too.
You
How's
know,
Jackie?
I haven't seen him. He was worried about you.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go and blow off some steam, Bella, so I hope you understand. I'll be back later.
Why don't I join you?
You might not want to know what I'm gonna do, Bella. I don't think this is your scene.
What are you going to do?
We'll see. I haven't decided yet.
Like, if he goes, I'm gonna follow him.
All right.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with the car though? Like, it can't just stay here.
He takes his bike
Okay.
and he drives. He leaves. Heads south. Gets on the freeway, heading south towards Gary.
Okay, I'm with him though, right?
You following him, or are you on the bike with him?
I'd love to be on the bike with him.
He says to you before you get on the bike, he says, this is your last chance to decline this, because I'm telling you, you're not going to enjoy where we're going. Okay? I am not going to pull my punches where I'm going now.
I understand.
All right. Well, in that
Let's go.
case, let's go. And you head off to Gary, and
Ew.
he goes on a fucking rampage, and he kills a lot of people. He fucks up a lot of shit, and he burns down some buildings, and generally causes havoc. And in fact, it culminates in a police chase, which ends up with you guys driving around in circuits, taking out the cops one at a time until they're all gone. However, you need to make a conscience check.
Yep. I won't. Okay, conscience.
In the meantime, we see it on the news.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yeah, while this is going on, there's a helicopter that comes across and starts getting into this. They start telling you to pull over. Another
Two
bunch
successes.
2 successes. You're feeling pretty bad about this now.
I am.
It's getting worse. It's just starting to feel lots of guilt and horror. This is getting quite traumatic. And Randy is, well, as you pointed out, his self-control is not especially high. And neither is his humanity. Randy. Humanity is 3. So he don't give no fucks.
I'm not attacking anyone. I am doing my best to sort of contain his fury.
Then after he's got like a whole bunch of cops following him and a helicopter, he then does some very dexterous driving and jumping and leaping and flying to get you the fuck out of there, and you lose that whole train of cops. And you're quite stunned at the driving that goes on to get you out of that. Finally, you get to a nunnery.
What are you doing here?
And he drops the bike out the front of the nunnery. He goes, what am I doing here? We'll see. He starts walking up to the front door.
No. You can't hurt these people.
Kicks the door in.
No, please. Please don't, Randy. Please.
Can you make a persuasion check?
Is it charisma or
Charisma and persuasion. Yeah, charisma and or is it manipulation?
they're both the same for me?
Okay,
Yes.
manipulation.
What was it again?
And make it manipulation and leadership if you like.
Okay. Two.
2. I'm afraid that ain't doing nothing.
Russell,
He disappears into the nunnery. Yes, Barry.
did they happen to mention like the streets that they were on and stuff like that and the news?
Oh, it was just in Gary.
Okay.
And then apparently while the chopper is following and on the news, the motorcycle loses the chopper and the cops and goes through some back streets and alleys and smashed down tenements and drives through a building and across places that you shouldn't be able to drive a motorcycle.
Okay. All right. I ring her up.
Charlie,
I
you're
ring-
standing outside the front of the nunnery when your phone rings.
I'm not gonna answer it. I'm standing there, kind of like in shock, also like crying.
You look up and you see there's a window there above in the room above you, or on the wall above you on the second floor, and the light flicks on and you hear screaming and then you see blood up against the window.
Okay. Well,
About 15 minutes go past. What are you doing, Charlie?
Just standing there. Oh, yeah. Just standing there sobbing.
phone rings for the 28th time.
Right, your phone's still ringing, yep. Finally, Randy walks out. He's got a teddy bear in his hand. It's covered in blood. He throws it at you. He goes, "That's for you."
I'll hold it tightly.
He gets back on his bike, picks it up, settles it, starts it up.
I'll hop
We're gonna
on
get the
too.
fuck out of here. Sun's gonna come up.
Okay.
I got a place we can go. And
Let's go.
he takes you to, do you remember Gus's special armory?
Yeah. Well, I know the Gangrel Armory.
Yeah, the Gangrel Armory.
Yeah.
So he takes you there and he's going to Earthmeld there, but perhaps with you. Okay. Raph, what do you do for the rest of the night? Can't hear you.
Muted.
Muted.
You're doing my trick now?
Yep.
Only I do that, please? Yes.
I swing by the beach house. I have a little side project that I'm working on.
Okay.
I've got some VHS tapes and some CDs and stuff. Did I tell you about this?
No, this is great.
No, I haven't told you about this. So I'm just gonna, when we finally hit the warehouse, I'm gonna bring some of these VHS and CDs and floppy disks that I've been burning, just to do kind of an Indiana Jones swap, just in case we happen to get in there stealthily and we want to leave the place looking. I don't know what Loden's evidence is on, what device it's on. So I'm burning some VHS tapes, some CDs, some floppy disks. And what I'm burning on them is Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up on loop on each one of these devices.
Loden, you're gonna Rickroll Loden.
And I'm just burning a whole stack of them. And that's my little project before I go to sleep tonight.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Excellent. And before you go settle down, Barry, what's Chase gonna do?
Well,
Last requests.
Chase is really worried, and he gives up the phone call, and he goes to sleep. There's nothing he can do now. But he's really worried. He's really worried.
Okay. All right, and so thus you all return to the earth at the end of the night.
David Rashenborough
Yes,
is
David
doing the
Rashenborough.
narration.
right. And so the vampires return to the earth at the end of the day. And end of the night, not the day. Anyway.
Oh, God, I can't believe I lived to see you do that.
And thus we have concluded another episode of the Chicago Chronicles this evening.
That was really good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I thought it was quite a good game too myself.
But
So I enjoyed it.
what the shit? Well, I've got some soul searching to do on her
What?
behalf. But
Shit.
yeah.
Excellent. I will stop the recording.